Good evening, everybody. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. My internet decided to out on me, and my software for my camera is not working tonight. I even reinstalled it, and it says it's not working. So, thank you so much for coming in. Hey, Jody Young, how are you? Welcome in. I'm glad you enjoyed the little clippity doo-dah. If you haven't seen the blooper reel, highly recommend. Hey, Ms. Lazy Days Ahead. How are you doing tonight, Lisa? Hello, David Gray. Welcome in. Merry Christmas. So I'm not wearing the itchy scratchy sweater, but it's sitting in here tonight for y'all to appreciate it in its glory. That's my pug Christmas sweater, because like everyone needs a pug Christmas sweater. So how is everybody doing tonight? Everyone is freezing as far as I know, right? So we are okay right now. We have been around 39 all day, which is lovely. It was kind of overcast. It wasn't bad. We are dropping, and apparently whatever nasty storm was rolling is coming our way, and we are going to be dropping not as low as some people. So I think our high on Saturday is going to be 18. We're going to go to 12 overnight, and then after that it's going to be a ton of snow. I don't know. They're saying it is the storm of a generation that we are getting coming in tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know if I believe them or not. Oh, thank you, David. I was like, should I go festive? Should I go not? And then my hair turned out. So I had washed it yesterday and I put it up in a bun. And I slept in it and I had it all day today. And then I took it off and my hair was curly. And I was like, oh, I'm having a good hair night. We're going to go fancy. So it's a very comfortable black dress. And I was going to go festive, and that skirt, that it's scratchy and itchy. I've already worn it in one of my videos. And I was like, I'm not dressing up. I'm not getting to go anywhere this holiday season that I know of yet. So I'm going all out tonight. Thank you. So I thought, hey, it would be kind of fun. I wish I could get this thing off the screen. I always find the things are annoying. Okay, I got to reposition because I'm not comfortable. So 33 out feels like 20 at the wind chill. You didn't tell me I should dress up. I feel very underdressed. I'm sorry. It just kind of happened last minute. I was planning on wearing the pug sweater up until around like 10 after 7. And then at 10 after 7, I was like, you know what? I don't feel like wearing it. So if you want to go slap on some lipstick, and if you want to do that, or you can put on something a little fancy, grab a scarf, whatever you want. Sorry about that. Yeah, I guess I should have mentioned it sooner. Sorry about that. Hey, welcome in, Old Man King Homestead. How are you guys doing tonight? Blessed Christmas with a very happy New Year. So this year, Christmas is going to be pretty quiet. Everyone, sorry. It's a really busy time of year for everyone. And like, I don't have any family here. I'm from the States. I don't have any family here. And so the only family we have here is my husband, but they live like an hour away. And his cousin, who used to live near them, moved another hour after that. So to try and get everything, and then they have a huge family on both sides. So for them to try and figure everything out. So we are going to meet up with them, but I think it's going to be more towards the beginning of the new year. From school. So school's been canceled for tomorrow already. So they're out. So Christmas is Sunday. And then there's 2 weeks basically after Christmas that my daughter has off. So we're going to meet up with family. I think probably the first week of January, I think is going to be a good time for them. And then a lot of people's plans are being changed from this storm that's rolling in. So my husband ran to the store today and got, milk and eggs. And I don't plan on leaving the house except to have to, go outside and shovel or whatever until maybe Monday. So we're going to be snowed in. It's going to be a snowed in Christmas, but it'll be warm and cozy and right. So, hey, welcome in, Grace and Fire. How are you doing tonight? I do need a little bit of time. Lungs hate me tonight, so I'm going to use my nebulizer. No worries. No worries. So we had a blip with the wind, so we'll be back shortly. No worries. Yeah, so if my internet, if I get cut out tonight, I'll be back. If for some reason the internet's out, I can always go on to my touchpad and use the data and get back into StreamYard. So StreamYard, this is one thing I really like about using StreamYard. If you're using YouTube and your internet goes out, it's the stream's over, but StreamYard kind of holds it a bit until you can get back in. So with this wind, the storm that's coming, major windstorm coming through. So we don't usually lose power in storms because our power lines where we're at are buried and just at like the end of our street. And then across the bridge, there's like a really big power plant. So our lines are all buried. Like we haven't lost power for more than like a few seconds since the big power outage in 2003. But that doesn't mean the internet won't go out. Because it depends on where, just a few streets over, they lost power a couple days ago for some reason. So it can happen. And then, so my Christmas wish is that my water lines don't freeze and my power doesn't go out. Well, I hope not. Yes, I hope not as well. Yeah, I mean, our lines are all in the house. So for our water lines to freeze, it would be under 20 degrees. My heat pump does not work. Oh, no. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, and I guess a lot of you that are getting this really cold weather, you don't have like a block heater on your car, right? Hi, Glenda, we got your package today. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. So I did mail out a few Christmas cards and I have a few that are going out still and behind the 8 ball on that. So it might be more of a New Year's card at this point. People going out, hey, welcome in, Venkat. How are you doing tonight? Thank you so much for coming. Glad she got it. Oh, I forgot I was going to do a quick mail haul. I did get a Christmas card in the mail from Renee at Renee's Gardens. So that was a very nice. I appreciated that in the mail. And yeah, Christmas cards, I used to send them all out and then no one would ever sent them back. And so then I just kind of quit and then I don't know. But this year I did send out a few. So we got the Christmas cards we got so far though. Okay, 2 are from friends and here. One is from Renee, and then one is from a realtor that always sends us one. And then we got one from our counselor and the mayor. So super personal cards on those ends, but they're filling up the mantle. They're looking good. Got my little buddy heater and extra new batteries in Weatherland. Good. Wow, you are prepared. Good job. Yeah, the one thing we were thinking, we should probably get some water stored up. Maybe fill up the bathtub so you can flush toilets. So yay, I've got one coming from Nicole. Yay. Awesome. And extra water. Yeah. So extra, I think he filled up a thing of drinking water. I mean, we could always, melt snow to flush toilets too if we had to. I don't really want to drink the snow water. So where's the thing here? Copy. I am going to drop the link down into the chat. Tell people ahead of time if they want to come up. But anyone is welcome as long as I know who you are and I can see you on the camera and I can see that you have clothes on and you promise to behave yourself. But I do have a few people that I have asked ahead of time just because I find if I just drop the link, no one ever comes up. But if I ready and then invite people from the chat, people are more likely to come up. So this is what Christmas Eve. It's been a very festive season for me this year. Fairly relaxed. Work has been slow, so I've had a lot of time things ready and prepared, and I've been doing a lot of sewing. I actually made Dexter a little shirt today. He hates it, but it looks adorable on him. And I've made a lot of stuff for my daughter. Most of it she's been wearing. I've done it. I did a couple pattern tests recently. There was a pajama set that I posted online, and then a tunic. So it was like a gray top with. Oh, I can show pictures. So, oh my God, Dexter, he's such a maniac. So we're trying to take pictures, and of course he has to be in all the shots because he of course thinks he's of all the shots. It's like, sorry, buddy. And so some of the pictures he was actually in. So I asked in the pattern test, I'm like, is it okay if Dexter's in the pictures? Because he looks really cute and we can't get him to get out of the shot. So I will pull those up. And my voice is feeling kind of scratchy. I don't know if it's dry in here or what, but I was actually watching a video the other night on This lady has like a YouTube courses where she does like voice coaching and how to like strengthen the quality. I think is to improve the quality of your voice, but also to strengthen like the duration if you're doing a lot of talking and presenting and stuff. So I'm like, oh, I should check that out. It's a free course that she does on YouTube. So okay, let me see. Select screen. Where are we? Task man photo. Yes, there we go. Okay. I have someone in the basement. I'll pull you up in just a minute. I'm just going to show a few pictures. So this is the pajama set that I made. And here's Dexter, who insisted on being in the shots. He didn't even have matching pajamas. But I think the pictures turned out pretty cute. So I did this pair. And then I did the gray tunic. Where is that one at? Oh, he got really frisky outside, though. He got in trouble. So then this is the gray tunic. And so this one is super cozy. I love it. I love the bell shape of it. I think it would be really cute and green. It would look like a little elf outfit. But she really likes both of them. Oh, that's from a different photo shoot. That's from this summer. Wait a minute. That's from this summer. Where are the ones outside? Nope. Yeah. Oh, no. I don't know what's going on. Oh, we had other people. Okay. Why is that one on? It's not working. All right, it's not working. Well, you saw him. So there we go. That's my daughter. Aw, thank you. She's just getting her picture taken. Hey, we got Grubby the Beagle. Welcome up, and Cat. How are you doing tonight? What time is it where you are? Yes, that's my daughter. So I've been, I started doing pattern tests. And so a designer for a new sewing pattern will invite you into the test and you test out the pattern and you find, if there's issues with the drafting or this and that, you do a fit test and then you do your final and then you take pictures to help them to promote the pattern. So I started doing pattern testing when my daughter was 3 or 4, I think I started doing testing with her. And so then she's just got used to, you cannot speak. Oh, right. You don't have the microphone. No worries. No worries. Hey, Brampton loves Christmas. I do love Christmas. I do love Christmas. I didn't celebrate Christmas growing up. And so I guess I have, I'm making up for it now. Hey, GT, how are you doing? You guys, looks like you guys are starting, you're going to come out of that cold snap in not too long, right? You guys are in a really, really deep, yes. And they've had so much snow. So I'm going to drop the link again if anyone wants to come up here and just wish everyone a Merry Christmas. And yeah. Okay. I have 2 other, I don't know. Where's Nicole? Nicole's filling up her glass. Oh, there she is. She wants to hurt me. Her ears are burning. I should probably put my headphones on. I'm going to add you to stream. You ready? Ready? Thumbs up. All right, here we go. Nicole's coming on. Welcome. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. No wonder they took so long. They had to get ready. Oh, there she is. She wants to hurt me. Look at, I'm calling. Oh, we got this here. And we got Alaska and the North Pole in the house. How's it going?
Ho, ho, ho. How's everybody?
Hello, hello.
Hey, GT, how's it going?
All right. Yeah, we have 41 inches of snow in the last 11 days.
Wow.
It was terrible. Oh my goodness, it was so bad.
That is insane.
Woo, that's nothing. We have 20 foot of snow up here in the North Pole all the time.
What?
20 foot of snow.
No, that's whatchamacallit, though.
My sleigh can't drive.
He's like, wait a minute. He's not
I know you. I know you.
I'm Santa Claus. You better know me.
It's Santa Claus.
No, my chimney too small.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I have ways. I have ways, and I know a guy.
You got to dig out the chimney.
Yeah, you did that before, and I was very happy. Yeah.
In fact, let me put on my glasses to make sure I'm talking to the right person. Oh yeah. I checked my list here. Uh-huh.
I'm always good, even when I'm bad.
Is he the one that you said you had trouble getting the coal through the door? Was that?
That's right. I couldn't get none of the coal in the door, much less out of the door. Big bag of coal.
They're getting ready for their live. Eric's getting his makeup all ready. Picturing Eric right now, like with cucumbers and a face mask. Is that what's happening over there, Monica?
The diva, Eric.
You guys you're welcome to pop on up, Monica, if you're all ready to go.
Diva Eric.
Oh my goodness, it's like a full house. I do get to have my Christmas party. Yay!
Whoop, whoop.
Well then, cheers. Cheers to you.
Oh man, I forgot to grab a drink. I'm just got water, which is probably a good thing.
I left my coconut water at home.
Yeah.
Oh no. Your work?
Yeah.
Jesse and Lisa are on the shelf. Yeah.
Jesse and Lisa.
Yeah, but I don't drink. It's been years.
Who's Jesse and Lisa?
I don't know. Oh my god, this is so funny. I love the outfits.
Yeah.
We're in the workshop. We're in the workshop, but it's like 100-mile-an-hour winds outside right now. I had to tie up all my reindeer double.
Rudolph keeps breaking in. Rudolph wants a spot in the house just like Norman. Oh my goodness. Have you seen Lisa at Yogi Hollow Farms videos? Wow.
It's cold.
They are just, it's like minus 40 and just freezing cold.
Be minus 60.
Poor little, I think that was, with wind chill or I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And poor little Norman. And the big mean pigs wouldn't let him in. His mom, his own mom, wouldn't let him in the house, in the barn. They laid and blocked the poor little baby. I feel so bad for him. But and everything is working out for them. And they're going to come out of it, I think, Monday. It's lifting. But, yeah, I don't know what we're getting. They're saying the storm of a generation is coming tomorrow. But I don't know. I don't know if I believe it. We were supposed to have a really bad storm. Was it last buses one day and then like nothing happened? So I don't know. It was pretty.
But Raquel, what's a bad storm to you? I mean, your bad storm and my bad storm are two different things.
Well, see, I don't think it seems that it's saying 6 inches of snow, which is nothing. So, like, I think it's because of the wind that's coming through, like 90-kilometer-an-hour winds.
Well, we get 6 inches of snow. The whole city shuts down.
Oh, we get a half an inch. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but like we got like when was it? A few weeks ago, we got like 8 inches of snow, and it wasn't a big deal. You know, things get plowed. I mean, they might like cancel buses and stuff if they can't get out. It depends on when the snow comes, but within a day or two, this everything's plowed and we're good to go. So, hey Nicole, you're kind of quiet up there.
Yeah, we get a little dusting down here in the parents and everybody calling.
Okay. I was making sure I saw that your mic was muted, and I want to make sure that I hadn't done that accidentally. I see GT's muted as well, but I haven't muted anybody. Okay.
Yeah, I'm muting myself.
Okay. I just want to make sure I didn't actually click on anything wrong. Hey G Mama, welcome in. Sorry if I missed you coming in earlier. And LP, welcome in. Hello, everybody. Only a few inches so far.
G-Mama.
Merry Christmas, G Mama. Merry Christmas, Krubby.
Yeah, I don't think that front that's running here is more about the negative weather. I live in upstate New York. They're getting both snow and cold. Yeah. So upstate New York is way worse than us. I watched Nicole at Flower Hill Farm, and they're like snowed in. They've gotten like a ton of snow where she's at. So we are lucky that we are not getting hit with that. But we have had that before. We've had some pretty bad snow. So Danny, who is getting ready to come on up, I do want to mention, in case anyone has to leave before she gets up here, Greenstalk has their black Greenstalk on clearance right now for $89, which is a screaming deal. And Danny at Wicked Awesome Gardening has a code. And I think you get an additional $10 off. So she did. Oh, she sent me the link already. So you know what? I'll pull the code. I'll drop it into the. I was going to drop it in my description box, and then I was struggling with my to do that. But yeah, I will pull that up. She sent me the link earlier. I'll drop it in the chat, and then if you want to buy yourself a Greenstalk, if you want to buy a Greenstalk for a present, it's a great time to get one because I don't think I've ever seen it that low. That's a screaming deal.
Lisa
I've
says she
always
wear
wanted one.
Nope.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Santa. No, I don't want to be naughty.
I'm sorry. I was just saying that Lisa didn't want a Greenstalk. She wants Jack.
Oh no. Okay, so I just dropped I think that I don't know why it dropped like 3 times.
Link.
Yeah.
Holy crapazoid. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll add that in the comment or description box below. And I think Danny's gonna be doing a video on it as well. It's a really, really long link. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Oh, through Facebook. That's weird.
Yeah.
Danny. Oh, she's I can add her. Okay, you're ready, Danny?
Okay.
I don't want to just add someone when they're not ready to come on up. You're coming up. Yay!
Hey, Danny.
She looks confused. Hello. Hello.
The sound is very weird.
The sound's
Hold on.
weird.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go back and come back.
Okie dokie.
That was an echo.
Your sound is very weird. I don't know what's going on. Kirby wants to know how Mia's doing. She's probably doing bad and wants to cuddle. That's probably what's going on over there.
So
Now, Brampton, what did you say about Christmas when I said that you love Christmas? I keep seeing your eyes light up when you actually, talk about Christmas, and I'm like, wow, she really is happy, right? Like really, really, really happy. So I missed what you said when I said hashtag Brampton loves Christmas. What'd you say?
I said I grew up. We did not celebrate Christmas or the holidays growing up when I was a kid.
Oh,
So I am making up for lost time.
woohoo! I hear you.
I love the decorations. To me, it's so festive and happy. Going into a store and just seeing all the trees, like I light up like a kid in a candy store.
Yes, I pay attention to, that's part of my job. I just pay attention to people. So I noticed that with you.
So what do you do at work? I know you're always at work, but I don't know if I've ever really asked specifically what.
I cook, I clean, I encourage, I play basketball, I make shopping lists with them. We work on goals. We do we do anything that's necessary for them to have a productive and fulfilling life.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I'm
working with seniors or youth or
all of the above. I've worked with kids and helped them. I've worked with individuals that need total care. I've done that before. I've sign language, you name it.
Oh wow.
If you give me the classes, I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna do it well. And I'm gonna ask all the questions in the world because I wanna make an impression,
That's amazing.
Yeah.
The world needs. Where's Dan? What is she doing? She's falling down the tunnel.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with Danny. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, because my parents are at the Pioneer Home in Anchorage there, and they need more people coming in, and with stuff. I guess it's hard right now to get a lot of staff, and then of course with the weather being bad and everything, they've been having trouble getting people coming in. Getting snowed in and stuff. But it would be nice if they could get more activities where they're at. I know COVID came and kind of shut everything down, and slowly coming back. But
yeah, I do. They have in the community as well. I take, bowling, the polar plunge, whatever's necessary.
Yeah,
I make sure I'm there. Yeah, I can't show you. I can't show that on camera. You got it on, man. Can't do that. That's HIPAA violation. But yeah, I love what I do. That's the only reason why I'm still at the job that I'm at, because I need more money, but I can't leave. I'm
Yeah,
like stuck because I built relationships. Yeah,
exactly.
I built relationships.
Yeah, and you need that that sense of doing something. Money's great, but if you hate what you do, you know. Am I getting it?
That's why I got out of computers. I did computers for about 2 weeks, the classes, A+ certified. Oh, I did not like it. I'm a people's person, so I had what's up with you guys construction,
Hey,
but
God's
I did
construction.
I could not stand it. So that's when I took up business law, because I knew business law would actually put me in a realm where I can, entrepreneurship has always been the focus.
Right.
So I was like, yeah, this is where I'm gonna go. And then I did the plumbing thing, and I was about to get accepted at the plumbing union they have, but um they they had me do the interview for the working with the individuals with disabilities, and I've been here ever since. 10 years, longest job I've ever held. So I'm happy.
Is anyone else wearing a bit of a headset, or is that just headphones? No?
Something happened.
Really?
Good,
I,
good, good.
I don't know. He's muted.
All right, Danny. So you dropped the link?
I did.
Okay, yeah, it's a ridiculously long link.
It is, but it didn't go in like 3 different things like yours did. It was really weird.
That's better than mine, yeah. If you want to, I can put in the comments as well in the description after, if anyone wants to use that. So it's 89, and then you get an additional 10 off. Is that what you're saying? Wow. $79 for a Greenstalk. And what's the shipping in the US?
I actually don't know because when
Okay.
I bought mine, I also ordered a couple other things because they give free shipping if you're spending over 150. So I can't remember
Just get two then.
what the shipping was. This is true. Get 2 of them. Oh, don't tempt me! I'm closing on a house.
Oh, I didn't mean you. You're not
But
allowed.
but I will. Yeah.
You already have one. You're fine. Hey,
Yeah, I
welcome.
don't think I'm going to be limited
Tonight,
with
she's saying hello to everybody. Fog, freezing rain now, winds up to 60 miles an hour. Snow. Yeah, that sounds exactly like my weather. Actually, see if the weather thing works.
I beat you too.
I can't even type. Okay, my keyboard's supposed to light up, and it's really dark. Sorry, my ears itching. So yeah, we are.
Yeah, it's
Look at
44.
that. And it's 12 miles an hour. So like right now, it's just. How do I have an echo when I have the headphones on?
I don't hear an echo.
I don't know.
Yeah, we hear an echo as
I
well.
hear an echo.
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
It came on after Danny
I'm
came in.
colder than you, Brampton. I'm at 28. That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, is that better?
Well, it didn't start till after Danny came in.
Mm-mm.
Is it Danny's? Do you have headphones, Danny? Oh, okay. So when Danny hits, do you guys hear it now? So when Danny hits the mute.
No.
Why is your phone
No
doing
echo.
that? You don't have any other windows open? You don't have the chat going? Okay. When Danny's talking, I will not talk at all. I'll mute my mic. We'll see if that works.
Hold on, let me go try something. You might not hear me for a minute, but I'm gonna mute myself and I'll figure something out. Hold on.
Okay, so I muted when Danny was talking. Did you guys? She was talking? And this is weird that some
There
people are
was no
hearing an
echo
echo
when
and
Danny
some
was
people are not.
talking just now.
There was no echo? No. Okay, so then I'm just going to have to.
Correct.
Well, we lost Rochelle. All right, Venkat, the show is yours.
All right. Is there an echo now?
No, no echo. There's a little crackle, but not no echo.
Yep, there is.
Oh, yeah, there is echo. Hey, Nicole. Nicole?
Hi. How's it going?
How cold is it up there on the north side of
Yes.
Houston?
How cold is it?
We're at 28 right now.
28.
Where are we at? I think
We
we're,
are
is that wind chill or is that regular?
That's regular.
We're at 32.
We're at 32 down here, south
On
side
the
of Houston.
side of Houston.
Ooh.
Feels like
Near
20
Clear Lake,
though.
near Clear Lake.
Yeah,
Okay,
feels like
it's coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is there a delay? I've got a delay.
I don't know. I've always knew the people up in the north side of town were a little bit slow, but I didn't know they were that slow.
I think Rochelle was talking, but then she went back out. Bad.
Welcome back,
Can't hear
Rochelle,
you.
to
Yeah, but we can't hear
the Brampton show.
her. We can't hear you. She's getting frustrated. Unplug your headphones and plug them back in.
Oh, I'd actually hit the mute button on the microphone.
There you go.
Now we can hear you.
The microphone has a mute button on it, and I accidentally bumped it. And
Yeah.
I'm like clicking everything else, trying to figure it out.
No, sounds
Hey!
good. No echo,
See?
no echo, and
That's why I'm sticking with water.
and when Nicole was talking, there was no echo. Only she's delayed.
I'm gonna leave that one alone. I gotta be nice.
I'm just saying. Mhm.
Nicole's delayed.
So, I want to ask you, Raquel. So now that it's
Rochelle.
I say Raquel,
Yes.
Rochelle, Rochelle
All right.
is now that the weather's getting somewhat worse. Does Randy ever stop work? Does he stop for a season or anything, or he continues regardless?
Well, no, because it's all inside work, right?
Oh, okay.
We do like
But
drywall
still you have to
taping,
drive.
stucco ceiling. If the weather's really bad, we're just like, yeah, we're not coming today. But
Yeah,
really bad, it's never bad for more than a day or two.
I guess.
Like but work's been slow this
Yeah.
season, which is kind of been nice because we've been able to, just hang out and
Do things.
I've been able to sew and craft and, watch movies and stuff as a family. So it's been nice, but it's also nice to have work.
Right.
All right, we're going to try this again. Hey, welcome in, Heather Lynn. How are you doing tonight? And now we got Life with Belinda and Chuck. Did you change your name back?
He never changed it yet. He hasn't changed it.
Oh, he hasn't changed it yet.
He
Okay, I
hasn't
thought it was
done the
changed.
official change yet. He's probably
Isn't that
waiting
the
till the
official?
first of the year.
Oh, okay.
You guys
I
from
thought it was-
Mississippi a little bit slow. They take their time.
It must have just been at his on his live. He had it written all out, so I
Right.
just thought he had changed it.
Right.
All right, Danny's back, but she's cool.
No, can't hear you, Danny.
Danny's gonna have to learn sign language like Krubby. Can you drop the link again? All right. We lost Nicole. She's coming back up. There we go. Do you have pets, Jesse and Lisa? Yes.
Yes, we do. We have a min pin. He's a 12-year-old min pin.
He'll be 13 next week.
Okay, 13.
Aw. Happy birthday.
Yeah, he's a little min pin.
He's oversleeping on the heating pad now.
I was gonna say he's probably looking for a fire. Okay, Nicole, ready?
He's
Try
a
this
lap
again.
dog.
Are you there? Can you hear us?
Let me put my
Blink twice if you can hear me.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Oh, good.
I can hear you.
Oh, it's not delayed.
Good.
Yeah. Can you?
Yay.
It's still delayed. It still feels delayed. I'm hearing you, and then I'm hearing myself many seconds later.
because you're listening to YouTube and not listening to StreamYard.
Are you on StreamYard?
You got to listen
I
to
don't know.
You have to listen to the StreamYard voice, not the YouTube voice.
How do I? I don't
You got
know.
to close YouTube.
You got to close YouTube. You got to close YouTube and just listen to StreamYard.
Close YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah, so stay in StreamYard, but close YouTube. Close YouTube. I'll send you the link over on Facebook.
How about that? Is that?
Can you
hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you. Is that better now?
Oh, that's much better.
Are we not
I closed
delayed?
YouTube.
Yeah, you got to close YouTube. There you go.
Okay.
What did I tell you
Okay.
about them northern folks?
Yes. The northern
Yes.
folks.
Obviously, we're slow. We're slow up here.
No, just delayed.
Just delayed. Just delayed. Not slow.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Just gonna drink
So-
my wine and be quiet.
How are the cherry?
I know. Me
Did you
too.
do an update
It's
on the
warm.
cherry seedlings or no?
I have not filmed an update. The cherry
Okay.
seedlings did make it through.
Yay!
Most of them, and right now they're in the house
Good mission.
because
Good,
we are
good,
at
good, yeah.
28. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a friend in Florida, and she's like, we had to pull, and like her whole back end of our house, she's pulled in all of her from the garden. Yeah, it's colder. It's gonna be colder than us. Like that's just crazy.
I know, it's crazy.
Sorry, Danny. Oh, Danny's very angry. Oh no. Sorry,
Oh.
Danny. Sad, Danny.
Yeah, she was having problems with her iPad the other days on another
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
She has problems with that sometimes. Yeah, I have problems with my phone. Oh my gosh, who's live? I was on Lydia. She was doing a game night, like game of games on Lydia's game, and there was like 4 or 5 of us up on the screen, freezing. I was behind. I was lagging. I was glitching. And then she's asking these questions, and so I would come up with an answer, but I would be like, everyone else had already answered, and they're on to the next question. It was a hot mess, and then Lydia was just laughing. Finally, she just dropped me down. She's like, "We can't take. Know what's going on?" I think that was my internet, though. It was just jumping in and out.
Yeah, we lost the power right when your live started. We lost power for about a second and a half, and then came
Enough
back
to
on.
have to restart.
Then we had to restart everything. That's
Oh
why
my
I was
God.
on. I was on. Then I got bumped off.
Yeah, I'd seen you for a second.
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
lost because we got the 100-mile-an-hour winds outside right now. I don't know what they have up your
Seems
place,
like it
Nicole,
anyway. It
but
sounds
the
like
winds
it.
are howling out there. So
It's
if we lose
very windy
power-
here. Yeah.
If we lose power, it's usually because of a windstorm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, well, it helps if you spell it right. But if you spell the word link right, up your link.
It's like, what is that semicolon?
My keyboard is black. It's supposed to light up, and so the keys light up in the number. So right now it's just like a black keyboard, and if I have my hands on it properly, I can type without looking. But when you just go to click the buttons, it doesn't work so well. So yeah, if you type in the word link, it will drop your link, and if you type in weather and your city, it will post your weather. Yeah, like right now, like that's why I'm saying I don't believe it's coming, because it's like the calm before the storm. It's like 37 and it's like 12-mile-an-hour winds right now. So they say it's coming, but I don't know. Hey,
You have to put your city, like city, weather, New Delhi.
yeah, like that. Weather and then
Weather.
Houston. So weather and then your city, Krabby, and then it'll show you there.
30 -1.
You're at 30?
Yeah.
60%.
23-mile-per-hour winds where you are. I wonder what it is
Houston.
here.
Louisville. 36.
Wow, 87%
and
humidity there.
16. So yeah, it's coming. It's coming for us all.
Chennai. Okay, that's where he's at. He's in Chennai. Krubby is. Venkat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
76 and 7 miles an hour. wind. 76. Dang.
Wow.
That's no fair. Oh, I follow
A hot Christmas.
a what is it? Smita's
Oh, maybe North Houston might work, Nicole.
And she's in India, and it's like she's just
Yeah.
all the tropical plants she's
Try
growing. It just makes me
Humble
so
or
jealous.
Conroe.
She put Cleveland.
Oh, there it did work for Cleveland,
is.
Texas. I was worried it
There you
would
go.
pull Cleveland, Ohio. Yeah, we're 28 here, -2 Celsius.
Right.
Cold.
Yeah, that's not bad. And then I'll post. I'm not exactly sure what town. GT's in, but he's close to Anchorage. He's not far from Anchorage, but I'm not exactly sure.
9 degrees. Oh, it's cold.
Where is that at? Oh,
Anchorage,
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis. Yeah.
Ugh, that's gross. Ugh,
Yeah,
that's
but
gross.
you just mentioned South Dakota. I think South Dakota is really cold right now.
South Dakota's the worst. Yeah.
And it's hard to believe that South Dakota, being in the United States, is colder than where it is in Canada.
Oh, okay. Smita's from Bangalore. That's right. Oh, it's the coolest state in India. Oh, wow. And she still grows so many beautiful
Oregon
like
City.
tropical plants. I'm always amazed what she can grow there.
Well, it worked.
It would have did Oregon City, so
Oregon.
I was
Yeah.
just because my brothers and sister and my mom live in Oregon still.
Yeah. But Oregon City's up by Portland.
yeah, and then there.
Yeah. Let's see.
Many a time I've driven through Oregon City. It's very boring. But they have the giant Conestoga wagons. Back to the Conestoga wagons for Nicole. Yes.
I had never heard that word before until I made that garden arch and you told me the
We're
name
colder
of
than
it.
they
I've never heard of it.
She's like, it's like those covered wagons.
Yeah,
and so
it's
I
a
said
covered wagon,
Conestoga
Conestoga.
wagon. And she thought I was just like making it up. But in Oregon City is the very end of the Oregon Trail. And so they have like these giant Conestoga wagons there as kind of like a landmark or whatever.
to commemorate the
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I grew up in Oregon. So Conestoga wagons are a household name.
How funny, 'cause
Oregon.
the camper we had was called the Conestoga.
Oh, yeah.
It was the camper on our
Oh, the
truck.
Conestoga. Yeah. I have a feeling
Okay.
it's got a few more upgrades than the originals.
Oh, well, yeah.
Maybe a few.
A little less dysentery, you know.
Like,
Yeah. You hardly ever get a white Christmas? What?
Yeah,
We
we don't
usually-
hardly ever.
We usually get a white Christmas.
No.
Once every generational.
50 years, maybe.
Yeah.
Nicole has pets. Yes, she does. And
I have
Dexter's in
3
love with
German
them.
Shepherds. Yes. They
Three
are
Yeah,
German
named
Chloe, Bella,
3.
and
Shadow.
Shadow. Shadow's never in
Mhm.
trouble though.
No, Shadow's a good boy.
We don't know
Those
Shadow's name
girls,
because
though.
Shadow never gets yelled at in the video.
No.
Nicole,
Chloe and Bella.
do you follow Rich Cat?
Do I?
Kathy
sounds
at Rich
familiar.
Cat Ranch? She's
Yeah, that's Kathy.
they're they do but it's a rescue and it for mostly German shepherds also.
Well,
Yeah.
if I don't already, I need to. Let me write that down.
Yeah, she's near Dallas.
Okay.
Actually, Fort Worth. She's probably closer
You
to Fort
can
Worth.
drop her link if you have it handy, Jesse. If not, don't
Okay.
worry. I've seen the name. I don't know. I follow so many people.
I know.
Me too. Yeah.
And she goes live on Fridays at
2
2.
p.m. Central.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Rich cat.
That'll be nice for Nicole when she doesn't want to work. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just because I know she has German shepherds also, and
That's cool.
that would be neat for you to.
Yeah, and she does. She has what they call a sniff spot. Not her herself, but her property.
On their property.
Okay.
Okay.
I forgot. I got Brampton on the panel.
They ran
She's
out.
got a place on her property called the Sniff Spot, and it's just 4 dogs. So you can bring your pet, and they can run around in this enclosed area and do all the whatever they want to do.
like a doggy park without all the other dogs.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, got it.
And
Oh,
you
wow.
Rent, and you rent the Sniff Spot for, I don't know, 45 minutes, an hour, whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So she, and so
That's a bargain.
Rich Cat, yeah, Rich Cat. She's got quite the operation going on over there.
Oh, wow.
Getting out the sniff spots and
I'm really glad Alicia and Papa Jim didn't make it today. She would be dying.
yeah.
Oh.
But she does that, and then she also boards or sits for people who go out of town and they have German Shepherds they want to, or any dog really. So
I
she
need
does,
her.
yeah. So she does that.
Yeah,
as
where
well.
is she at? She's in
Near
Houston
Fort
area?
Worth area, in the Fort Worth area. Yeah,
Oh, okay, so up there,
north. She's north of us. Yes,
up north,
yeah.
further north.
She's
I've been
about,
to Fort Worth.
well, to be exact, she's probably about 4.5 hours north of us.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Drive.
it's a bit of a drive. Yeah.
What's next? What's on the list?
Oh,
What's next?
I don't
Christmas.
know. I
Christmas.
had-
Elf Lisa. Elf
Yeah.
Lisa.
I'm not there yet. I'm taking a break. I'm gonna rent.
Okay, I'm picturing like half a dog.
half a German.
I'm like, I'm trying to. You have one or two. You're not sure if you have more than one German Shepherd, or it's half German
It's
Shepherd,
probably
and
half
half something
German
else,
Shepherd.
or it's just half a dog.
And half.
I don't know.
mutt.
Half German Shepherd, half mutt. Dexter's hoping for a half German Shepherd, half pug, but
But hers
That'd be
is
a
a
funny
is a
one.
service dog. So
Oh, that's
Glenda's
right,
is a
yes.
service
Nice.
dog. Yes,
yes, she has a
For her
service dog.
husband,
it's,
yeah.
Right.
it's a trained service dog. So
The other half is standard poodle. It's a Shepdoodle.
Yeah.
Shepherd.
Shepadoodle, huh? Shepadoodle. Oh,
I like that name,
Oh.
Shepadoodle. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I've never heard.
or it could be a German
Shepadoodle.
herd.
A German
A
herd.
German herd.
A German herd.
Mm-hmm.
Germoodle. Germoodle.
My dog is Lab and Pitbull. Yeah.
Speaking of dog, where's Dexter? I don't see him running around. I see him on your shirt.
Oh, he's downstairs. He's not allowed in the office.
Oh,
Absolutely not.
Oh my goodness, he's a ham. He is
He's
a
a beagle is
camera
training
ham.
and dancing and exercising dog pet. Yeah. Krubby's all over the place. You call him a pitador. I like that. He's a hot mess. I see the comments coming in on YouTube, and I go to click, and I clicked on the wrong ones. There we go.
He's a pitador.
Pitador, and my screen just went blank. There we go. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, Dex he's a thing. Oh, wow. He's getting better, I will say. He is able to entertain himself for longer periods. He's less likely to get into trouble. But he still has his moments of just pure psychoness. And so we have like it's like an X pen, right? So it's got like the different sections. So we have 3 sections that kind of go like this around at the front door, so that you're able to come in the front door and out without him running out. Not foolproof. So the last couple of weeks he's figured out how to get in, because it's not really attached to anything. It's just kind of wedged in. So he's figured out how to get past it. So we have to know, okay, he can get past it, but it is a bit of a barrier. It slows him down. So today I was upstairs in the office and Randy was outside doing something. I come downstairs. He'd heard Randy come home and heard him outside. So he had gone to the door to bark. So he'd managed to get himself around the baby gate at the door, but then he couldn't get back out. And so I come down the stairs and he's just sitting there because he knew he was going to be, he wasn't supposed to be on the other side. He was just sitting there. So I don't know if it had just happened. I don't know if he'd been in there for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, a half an hour. I have no idea how long he was there. He didn't fuss. He didn't do anything until he saw me. And then he's like crying, "Get me out of here." Oh my gosh.
So whatever happened to the Dexter cam?
Bye, G Mama. Okay, Dexter cam issues are: 1, he doesn't move.
He doesn't. Oh,
You put it on him and he just sits.
kind of like our dog when we put the leash on him.
When you
Yeah.
yeah, and then the other thing is the way the harness goes on. He wears a harness, and then the way it goes on over the harness, there's nowhere to clip a harness. And I'm not ready to have him off leash anywhere that I actually want to be filming with the GoPro. So we do have a collar. We're trying to get him used to the collar a bit. And then I'm hoping to send him out. So if we do get a lot of snow tomorrow, send him out with the GoPro on and see if he'll get more used to it. But I tried it a few times and it just was like, he just sat at the door. I was like, dude, like he did not move. He
So now
sat
you
at the
know how
door.
to calm him down then.
Yeah.
Put the GoPro on him. It'll
Just
calm
put the
him down.
GoPro.
Yeah.
That's not a
Like
bad
big
idea.
old dog, yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes he'll do that. Like if like the shirt, I'll try a shirt on him. He either goes bananas trying to get it off, or he just stands there like it's a straight jacket.
Yeah.
Like
And that's what our dog does when we put
yeah.
not the harness on him, but when you clip the little retractable leash,
Oh
he
yeah.
just sits there like he doesn't want to move
No,
because
yeah, on his harness,
he's
there's you can slide it in on the side, and he'll just stand there.
yeah.
Wait
It's
for
like,
you.
are you ever going to pull this
Now is
thing
he
out?
okay? Like not if there's no tension on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
I
no
mean,
problem.
yeah, we'll walk, but it's if I slide it under like right here in the harness,
On the harness, to just
it's just
while we're getting
something
ready.
different. It's not.
Yeah.
And he's
No,
like, that's
Mom,
not supposed to go
don't
there, and
put
he'll
that
just sit
there.
there and not
Yeah.
do nothing until we move it.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm hoping to get a little bit more excitement with the GoPro.
Yeah.
I think maybe once he gets a little bit better on the problem with the collar is he like chokes
What
himself.
if you bought him a Dexter Cam helmet, not a harness, but a dog helmet, and had the GoPro on his helmet?
Okay, where am I going to strap it? Have you
Strap
seen
it
his
underneath-
face?
strap it
He has
underneath
no
the-
chin.
Of course they do. You just got to move about 3 or 4 layers of skin, and then you
It's
can
like
find
trying
it
to-
under there.
Hug. Oh my gosh.
I bet you they have one for him. I bet you they do.
Yeah. Oh, Dexter would love to be in your cartoon. He would have a great time. He could be the villain. He could be the villain. Yeah, I'll have to get more. And then the problem is like when I use the GoPro, I have to like I have to convert everything. So every file off the GoPro has to be converted before I can upload it, put it into the software to edit it.
Right.
So it's a whole extra step that takes forever on my old computer. So sometimes just I would much rather just use the other camera. Like this is what I usually use, the handy cam.
Mm-hmm.
So I use this as much as I can because these files just big. But the GoPro files, it just like they take forever. And then sometimes that's why the pumpkin, like I filmed the pumpkin video back in like October, but I forgot it was even on there because I never uploaded the video. And then I was uploading something else that I had filmed. And I was like, oh my God.
But is it because you're recording in 4K default? Because you can change that.
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
no,
bye,
it's not. I'm
Kirby.
not doing. Bye, Venkat. No, I'm not doing 4K because I figure there's no point in filming in 4K because
no, you don't have to. That's right.
YouTube won't post in 4K.
Exactly.
So
they're 1080p and that's it.
They're 1080p. So I film in the 1080p. And
it still takes forever.
It still takes a long time.
Wow.
Because the thing with the GoPro especially is because like with the other camera, I'm like start, stop. The GoPro, you put it on and you kind of do other things. So whereas the other video, like for a 20-minute video with this camera, I might have like, 3-minute videos that I've done and then I do something else. Whereas with the GoPro, once you kind of turn it on, you can have like a good 15-minute video.
Right.
And so I have to try and remember, and especially like your hands are dirty, like when I'm wearing it, when I'm filming and stuff, I have to remember, turn it off.
Well, they have the voice command. The GoPro.
It doesn't work half the time.
It does. It does.
No, it does not.
It works.
I'm out there. You want to know how many videos I've edited? I'm listening to
recording.
myself in the video going, okay, GoPro, turn off. GoPro, turn off.
You have to use the right
GoPro,
command.
turn off. GoPro, turn off.
It's GoPro stop recording, unless you changed it. But it's GoPro stop recording.
Well, mine like
GoPro
50%
start
of the
recording.
time it works when I say turn off.
Yeah.
And then it will stop and it will go beep, beep, beep. And then it's done. But sometimes it doesn't. And then I go to edit and I'm like, oh my gosh, it went for another like 5 minutes because my hands were muddy or whatever. And it's just me just yelling at the.
Yeah. I mean, it has its pluses and minuses, but my iPhone 13 takes better video than the GoPro. So the GoPro for me is more of an action camera. If you're doing a lot of action stuff, like you're riding and driving and doing trails, and the GoPro's perfect for that because it's got the better stability, right? But for video and photos, my iPhone takes much better pictures and video.
I like my iPhone. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have an iPhone. I have this.
Yeah, they've done a lot since.
Android. It does okay, but I find it's not as good as the Handycam. And with the Handycam, I have like the nice Rode mic, which makes a big difference, especially when I'm out, because we're so windy in the backyard. So I do find that microphone makes a big difference. If I remember, I did a whole tasting video of tasting my jelly melon fruit. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll keep going with that one. And there's no sound because I plugged the camera in and I didn't turn the power on. So it's me going. Now I thought, oh, you know what? I have GoPro footage of that because I had the GoPro set up as well. I was trying to be all fancy and get the double shot. So then I thought, well, maybe I can pull off of the GoPro and plug it in and try to line it up with the video from front. Somehow I accidentally had the GoPro in
time lapse.
Oh
no. Yeah.
So fortunately, I have a few more jelly melons that are ripening up in the kitchen, and I will.
Has anybody else tasted your jelly melons?
I don't think I should answer that one.
That's an honest question. It's an honest question.
I hate to say this, but
Nicole.
I'm the only one that likes it in my house. I'm the only one that actually enjoys it.
Just
I'm just gonna leave that there.
Talk about dropping the mic. She dropped the mic.
Sorry, GT's backstage. She's like, "What the heck did I just walk into?" Welcome up,
Santa Claus. Naughty.
He said she was doing a taste testing of her jelly melons. Okay. Well, has anybody else other than you tasted those jelly melons? I take that as a no.
Not recently. Oh, yeah, it's been a while. Now Danny can't hear us. Sorry, GT.
Oh boy. Oh wow.
Yeah, GT,
Yeah.
You missed it. You missed it.
No, I was listening.
Fortunately, my gifts from Santa have already arrived. They came in early, so I don't have to behave. Just wait until I put up my sniff spot in the
a Brampton sniff spot. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna have to make a shirt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to make a shirt. No gifts for Santa. Hello, hey, J3GS. How are you doing tonight? Welcome in. And now I don't know what she's doing. Danny's playing musical cameras over here.
Yeah. Yep.
Hi, Danny.
Oh yeah. I finally hear you though.
Yay!
And we can hear you.
No echo.
Wow.
Did you hear the whole nonsense that just happened with the jelly melon? No.
No, my phone camera is way better than my iPad camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have told you that. No.
Ow.
Yeah.
There we go. Nice.
No, I dipped out for a little bit because I got a phone call from a friend because I did something very Christmas spirity and it worked out. So she was calling me to a little bit of crying thank you.
Aw.
There's a band here in New England called Recycled Percussion. Like they tour all over, but their base is here in New England. They play a lot of games like right now, actually, he hid $12,000 in a town in New Hampshire, and he drops clues for people to go and try to find it, like narrow down the towns and then to go find it. But another thing he did is he goes, I've got $20,000 between myself and another donor, and we want to take a bunch of kids shopping.
Wow.
So he goes,
Good kid, yeah.
yeah, he said, I want you to nominate kids that you know have like nothing for Christmas this year. And my friend, money's tight for her at the best of times. Now her mother's in the hospital and it's not good. She's been trying to leave us for several years, this woman. Like, her body just keeps shutting down on her. So things are not looking good right now. It's Christmas. His mom's missed a lot of work. So I nominated him. And a couple hours later, they emailed me back and they said, "What's his mom's contact info?" We picked him as one of the 30 kids out of several hundred.
Wow.
Oh my
And
God, that's amazing.
yeah, so he just had a shopping spree at Walmart. They said, "Okay, you have 10 minutes. Go get whatever you want." And so now their SUV is filled with Legos. And, this kid hasn't had it easy. He's been really bullied a lot of his life by other kids. His dad was abusive and hasn't been around since he's been 3. His beloved grandmother keeps trying to pass and all this other stuff. So he deserved it. And yeah, it's overflowing with Legos and a Razor scooter.
I was
And
gonna say, I bet he gets a scooter.
yeah, he got some
Throw that
Nerf
scooter in.
guns. Yeah, he got some Nerf guns so that he can go play with his friends and have like a Nerf war in the woods behind his house. So I'm like, and she just called me crying. So
Oh,
I
that's
had to take the
amazing.
call. It was because she didn't know I was doing it.
Yeah.
They called her and went, "Hey, it's Chaos and Kindness." And she's like,
What?
why are you calling me? And she goes, "Well, your friend nominated your son for a Christmas shopping spree and we
You
picked
make me
him."
cry.
So yeah. So yeah, probably several $100,
And how
potentially
old,
like
that's
$1,000 worth of Legos in his car right now.
and how old was he?
He just turned 12.
Wow.
Oh, that's
Perfect,
amazing.
perfect age.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
He'll
And
remember that
so
the rest of his life.
he absolutely will. What's funny is when they called him, he was out looking at Christmas lights with his mom and all of that. When they called him, he was actually wearing his recycled percussion Chaos and Kindness hoodie.
You got to be
Oh,
kidding
nice.
me.
So he's like,
Oh wow.
"I'm wearing your hoodie right now." And so yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
Oh wow.
That's
I'm just so happy.
Yes. Amazing. It's so nice that people do stuff like that. It's like watching. Sometimes I watch like the Mr. Beast videos, and some of these people are just handing out money, and it's like it'd be so fun to be able to do that.
Yep. Right.
Well,
You gotta have this. You gotta have the money first, though. That's the problem.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or the guy that goes in there and says, "Hey, you want to buy this for $1? I'll sell this to you for $1." And they keep walking by, finally
Yeah.
somebody says, "Okay, I'll buy it." "Well, since you were so kind, here's $500 or here's $1,000." You wonder
Yeah.
some of that. You wonder if some of that's scripted, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think some of it is. I saw one where he went into like a waiter, and he just asked for like an ice water and a napkin, and the waiter was like, "Here you go." He's a super nice guy and whatever, and he's like, "Okay, can I get you anything else?" And he was like, "That's all. What's my bill?" And he's like, "Well, no charge or whatever." And he was just super nice guy, and he gave him $500.
Yeah.
He goes, "Everyone in here said you're the guy, so they had given him a bit of a backstory or whatever." So
Right.
Mhm.
yes, that is a great story. All right, Santo, you got it. Can you top that?
I give all my toys for free.
Oh, okay.
I don't charge anybody.
Even
And
for
by the
your,
way,
even
free
for your
shipping.
coal. Free shipping.
Amazon can't beat me. I'm worldwide. He's not.
No extra charge to Canada.
Right. Even Ben Cat can get gifts.
Oh no, my Greenstalk trauma, right? So Danny tells me tonight, "Oh, by the way, Greenstalk is super cheap today. You can get it for $89, and then with her code that would be $79." Okay. So I do the conversion. All right. So $89 US is $121 Canadian. And to ship it to me, it would be $90. So it costs the same to ship it as it does. So that would be another $120. So
Wow.
for me to get the $89 Greenstalk, it would cost me $243 Canadian.
Wow.
One of these days, I'm going to come up for a visit and I'm going to smuggle a Greenstalk across the border.
Well, you know what? Once things get opened up better and in and out of Buffalo, I should just order one. I can order one to Buffalo, and then if we go to pick it up. But I'm not going to make a trip just to Buffalo.
How
I
far
we
is
used
it
to
from
go
your
fairly
place
often,
to
but
Buffalo? How many hours is it to Buffalo?
it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours, but then
Yeah.
you got the whole border nonsense and like, it's been, you know,
Yeah, but Tony and Joni have been going back and forth. They got a U.S. postal now.
yeah, but they're just right across the street there, and that's not the Buffalo U.S. border.
No,
No.
There's three borders though. There's three three places to cross there as well. But it can get backed up. And then the thing is then if we go into Buffalo, if we only go for the day, we're only allowed to bring back $50.
worth of
Yeah,
stuff.
you have
But
to
if we
be.
say 2 days, back 800.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's why normally when we would go, like to just drive across the border and back, like you're spending all that time.
But it's not the same if you're receiving a gift or a parcel from somebody, is it?
Yeah. So any gift, that's $60 in gifts. So if you send someone to Canada a gift and you mark it more than $60, they will have to pay duty on that.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, I think it depends on who you have as a border agent or whatever, because well, and it's just from Tony and Joni, because we've sent them stuff to the U.S. They've gone across and they brought it back, and they have not had any problem. And
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times, as long as you just declare it, right, and let them know, like, this is what we have and whatever, they'll wave you on through for shopping. But that's just why normally if we do go to Buffalo, we usually at least stay in order to make it worth our while to go down and whatever. But
yeah,
the dollar's so weak right now, to go and to stay, because for a while there we were at par. We were actually above for a little bit, so that was awesome. We would go down and so when my parents used to fly in and visit, they would fly in times because it was cheaper. So we would go down and we would stay for 2 nights, and then we pick them up at the airport and bring them back. And so that's when we used to do a lot of our shopping there. But they haven't come visit, in several years now. They're not able to.
Yeah.
So to go to Buffalo. So I haven't been to Buffalo in like 6 or 7 years. Like, just we haven't gone down there. Yeah, it's expensive.
And your parents are still in Alaska, right?
Yes, they're in Anchorage now. Yep. So I'm hoping to be able to go visit them soon, but I'll know more about that in a little bit. But that would be nice because I haven't seen them in several years. They had really strict restrictions, and they're in a senior living home. And so, like, on top of that, like, there was just quarantine. Like, the whole state of Alaska was basically, if you flew in from another state, there was like a period for a very long time. They lifted it, but then it was, there were still restrictions because of where they were at. So finally, all the restrictions have been lifted, and we are free to move about the cabin.
So how do your parents feel about you having a YouTube channel?
They watch a few times. So my dad he's not computer savvy. He manages to be able to order things online though.
Like Amazon, you mean?
Yeah, he can order from Amazon and eBay, but he can't really figure out how to check emails or watch my YouTube videos. But and watch the popcorn video, which he really enjoyed. So he thought that was hilarious. But
yeah.
So I talk to them, like I talk to my dad probably 3 or 4 times a week, and I call my mom every day. So, we keep in touch. We've done a few video chats, but more than they can. It stresses him out trying to figure out how to get on. And
right.
Yeah. But I'm like, we could just be doing this every day on the phone. Be nice to see you. And they're just like, oh. So, and then he's like, well, I'm old or whatever. I said, there are people on YouTube older than you, and they are doing lives. They are taking video. They are editing it. They are uploading it. Like, my mom's sisters, who are older than her, because my mom's the youngest of 5 girls, they're all on Instagram. They're posting, they're commenting. I'm like, that's just an excuse. All right. Yep. So
if Chuck can do it, anybody can do it.
Yeah. I don't know if Chuck's still in here. Chuck has left the building. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like, you know what? there's quite a few people on that are, he's 73. So he's still young. It's just an excuse. I mean, he still has a flip phone.
Holy moly.
So Alaska shut down all of their 3G phones. Like they shut it all down last spring. And he was freaking out because his phone is a flip phone on 3G. So you can still get a 4G flip phone. So that's what he went. And yeah, he can't handle the smartphone screen or anything. Yeah.
Yeah, my parents don't have a cell phone at all.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
No.
Oh, wow.
Do they live with you or near you, Danielle?
Really near.
Really near. They're downstairs.
Oh,
Well, they got
I
you,
moved.
you a cell phone.
Yeah,
Just
I
yells
moved in
at
with
him.
them last year. So, and I will be living with them until I'm able to repair the mobile home that I'm moving into. So,
Right.
if we close, because there's another big thing.
Yeah, you said something about closing.
That's awesome. I'm sorry I didn't see this comment earlier, Grace. That's amazing. Actually, you're not Grace. I don't know why I keep
That's
calling you
cool.
Grace. I keep thinking of Grace and Fire, like the show, wasn't it? Grace and Fire? Yeah.
Yes.
No, Grace Under Fire.
Grace Under Fire.
Grace Under Fire. That's why I always think of it's Grace, but I know it's not Grace. I'm sorry. But that's a beautiful story.
But I'm sure she can relate Grace Under Fire.
I'm sure she can. And she knows the Buffalo border. Yeah, so you can cross. There's actually 3 different bridges into like Buffalo and then Niagara Falls and then Erie, Rainbow. So there's one and it's above Niagara Falls and it goes into right where like the big outlet malls are. And then there's the one that you see in all the pictures right at Niagara Falls, the Rainbow Bridge. And so you go across it, you can see the falls, and then you can cross at Fort Erie. And that takes part of Buffalo, as opposed to the other 2 are actually in Niagara Falls. It's just funny when you find out. My husband has a friend that's like that. He takes the battery out of his phone.
Mhm.
It's like nobody cares. Nobody cares. Like you're not that important. That's what I keep saying. You're not that important. Nobody cares. No one's trying to find you. No one's trying to track you. Like how often does your phone even ring? Yeah. Extreme paranoia. Yeah. He's read one too many Robert Ludlums. That's what I'm saying. Very nice. That's beautiful. A Woman of Grace. I haven't missed any comments. I have the screen kind of shoved over to the side. I'm trying to read on both. I have the YouTube chat popped up, and then I have the StreamYard one, because the StreamYard one is the one you have to click on
to show it on the screen.
To show it. Yeah. She's perfectly fine having me use my GPS or something for her. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Have to run. Thank you so much for coming in. Have a very blessed and Merry Christmas. See y'all later. And a Happy New Year.
Mhm.
I have New Year's yet. We're not rushing it. I'm enjoying. I think this has been my favorite holiday season so far.
15.
I don't know. It's just been I don't know, it's just been fun. And another thing I love is like you can just like be like, oh, I'm gonna sit down and have a drink and it's 3 o'clock. I can watch a Hallmark movie and it's fine because it's a Christmas movie and it's the Christmas season and I don't have to fold the laundry because I'm watching a Christmas movie. Like it's just the best time, which is why I'm kind of struggling. So normally the kids have like they're off school and it's usually like the end of the week is Christmas. So like their last day will be on Friday, right? And so there's like you have the whole week off and then Christmas is Thursday or Friday and then you have another week after. This year it's all happening after Christmas. So normally it's like, I mean, she's older now, so it's not as much of a struggle, but for a while it's kind of hard to come up with things sometimes because it's like, or there's no way on earth I'm going anywhere near a store or mall 2 or 3 days before Christmas. So you're home and it's like, you know, you can do the gingerbread houses and you can do crafts and you can do, you know, baking cookies and stuff like that. But then it's like, once Christmas is over, no one's doing a gingerbread house. I mean, unless you got it on clearance or whatever, but it just, you know, like those kind of holiday crafts and things. And so after Christmas, you're kind of like just looking at your kid, like, what do we do now? What do we do now? Like, yeah. So this year it's kind of like that build up to Christmas that you usually get kind of all week. But so
And it's falling on a Sunday, so then you don't feel like you're getting any extra days off.
yeah, exactly. Well, they're getting tomorrow off from the storm, so they were all really excited about that. I had to go pick them up after school today because they stayed after school because they had their pizza day, their math club.
Right.
This is the after school activity my daughter chose. Math club. Okay, good for her.
Smart girl.
She's doing really good in math. She's doing really good in math. She's been getting 100% on her tests and stuff like that. So I'm really happy with that. But it's just funny. My husband's like, oh my God, I would never have wanted to stay after school to do more math.
I hated math.
Same.
Yeah.
I am not a math person.
See, they've been out of school for a week here already, and then another week after Christmas. I love that. I really like that. Or to do all the Christmassy activities and then have the week after to kind of enjoy the new gifts and put them away and whatever. I don't know. It just feels kind of weird this year. But hey, welcome in, Arc Wildman Survival. How are you doing tonight? You're saying hello to always preppy.
I saw you going to a Christmas store that you did a little video on with your daughter.
Yeah.
So that must have been fun because it looked like a really nice store.
It is. It's a local store. It's been there for quite a while. It's not very big, but we went with my friend and her little girl who's 7 or 8.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you know what, let's just go and spend the evening. And so we were there for like 2 hours looking at all the stuff and drinking lots of free apple cider. Mm-hmm. And
Wassail.
Yeah, the girls had fun. I did. I bought they're downstairs. I show it really quickly in the video. Just below the amaryllis, there were these Christmas trees, and they're like plastic or flocked, and they have lights on them. And they're like, one of them is about this big. There are 3 different sizes.
Right.
And the biggest one was $6. And the smallest one was $3.50. And I was like, what? I'm like, these work? She's like, yeah. So I brought them to the counter and she put batteries in to make sure that they worked. I said, why are they like what's going on? She's like, we just found the box. And then they've been in the back for a few years or whatever. And they came across this box. And so they were just clearing them out. They're really, really nice. So they're kind of just sitting on the, because I wasn't redoing the Christmas village, but they're going to look fabulous in the Christmas village. They're really nice. Hey, Sid.
Yeah.
If I can get a hold of her, I think she's downstairs though. If she's not, if she's in her room, she'll hear me. But if not, I'll have her bring them up. But I was really excited about that. And then, I was with my friend. So, my friend, I kind of bullied her into doing a Christmas bouquet this year outside. So she started watching Garden Answer earlier in the season. She watches, some of the different YouTube videos. So she's gotten more into the wanting to do things with the garden. So this spring I went over to her yard and we planted up a bunch of kind of leftover, I had coleus and some impatiens and lobelia and a few petunias stuff. And I helped her plant it in the front. And it looked beautiful all season long. She's really happy with it. So then she wanted a new planter, like a pot. She wanted a nice pot. They were getting a new front door. She wanted a nice pot. So we went to, I took her back to Terra Greenhouse, which I did a video on theirs in the summer. And that one was huge. It's a mess. So she went and she bought a really nice container. And, it's a nice big kind of a fiber pot, I think it's called. And so she had it sitting by her door. And at the time she was like, oh, I don't think I'm going to buy anything for it because, it was kind of late in the season. She didn't want to, spend the money on a fall arrangement in it. So then she just kind of had it sitting there. So one of my absolute favorite things to do is to make planters. I love containers, summer containers, spring containers. But I absolutely love doing Christmas containers, sticking the greens in, and I like going foraging for the greens and finding new stuff. So I love doing it. So I was like all excited. I was like, "Ooh, we can do your planter and put it up on the porch." Because normally she would go like to Costco and buy one. I said, "Oh no, we'll make one this year, right?" And so hey, welcome in, Huga. And so then my neighbor actually cut down their blue spruce that they'd had in the, because it was growing into the other tree and the cars. Like it should never been planted there in the first place. So I went and I harvested all of the like nice big branches of blue spruce and held onto it. So I said, oh, I got stuff for it. I got some sticks. I've got some red dogwood and whatever. Then she goes, oh, no. Put it in the garage for winter. We'll just do something in the spring. I was like, we drove all the way out there. I walked around for an hour. We finally found a container you wanted. We carried it to the front. You're putting a Christmas decoration in it. Like, why the heck are you going to stick it in your garage? Like, why? Like, why? Right? And so sometimes I pick up her daughter from the bus because she works from home, but sometimes she'll get on a call. And if I'm home, I'll go pick her daughter. So I got her daughter on my side. I said, I don't care what your mom says. We're putting a display in there, right? So she thought that I had meant for her to do it. And she's like, I don't know how to do it. I don't know where to start. I don't have any, I don't, whatever. I said, don't worry about it. So I had dumped a bunch of my pots at the end of the season. So I took the pots I had dumped and I put them into a big bucket. And then I put in a brick in my wagon and I put all the greenery in the wagon. And then I put in some plastic containers. So went over, I'm like, I'm going to do it. Like, I'll do it for you. Like, I'll do this for you. So I forced her to let me do the container for her. So we put in all the greenery, but it needed a little bit more to spruce it up. So I was like, she's like, oh, I can go to the dollar store and just get a few picks of like some red berries or something to stick in there and a bow or whatever. Right. I said, good, perfect. She never did it. Never did it. And I drive by it because it's on the street there. I drive by it all the time. And I'm like, oh, it just needs a little something. It drives me nuts. So anyways, we were there that day. We were shopping together. And on this tree, they had one of those giant pine cones. And it was like 8 inches long, a nice big pine cone. And it had like the white on it, right? It was just a really pretty pine cone. And it was $6.95, right? And so I said, oh my God, this is gorgeous. And so she was like, oh, well, I don't really want to spend that. She's buying an angel for a tree and she's buying some gifts for family. So she's like, I don't want to spend any more on whatever. So I'm like, it's 30% off of $6. So I turned to Sydney. I'm like, we are so buying this for her. So then I was buying something for Sydney. So I go to the cash. So I let Sydney know I'm going to be buying this for her. Well, then I tell my friend that I'm going to be buying something for Sydney. So the two of them went over into the far corner of the store to keep each other busy. While I was not knowing that I've tricked them both. So I get my purchases, I stick them in the bag. And then on the way home, we stopped at Tim Hortons and had a donut after, just kind of as a treat or whatever, right?
Very Canadian.
Very, very Canadian. It's like a Dunkin' Donuts. If you don't know what a Tim Hortons is, it's like a Dunkin' Donuts. So we went.
Well, I thought more like a Starbucks.
Had a maple cream filled donut. It was delicious. So, anyways, we're getting it. We're getting to leave, and she's like strapping the kid in the car seat in the back, and I'm pulling out of the road. And then up ahead, I see there's a bunch of lights, flashing lights like an road. And so I turned to Ed and I'm like, she's not gonna be home for a while. So I said, get the stick. So she gets it out of the back. She gets the price tag off of it. I stop right in front of their house. Cindy runs out, shoves it in the container. We did a drive-by decorating. And she gets back in the truck and we went home, right? And then about 10 minutes later, I get a message on my phone. What did you do? So that was really fun. And actually, but she's like, it wouldn't go down very far because the soil was frozen. So I told Kim, I said, well, if it thaws out a bit, push it down a little bit because it's sticking out. It's right now. And then I went to the dollar store and I found they had like really nice red berries that were like $2 or $3 each. So I grabbed 3 of them and I told her, oh, I have some red berries. I said, they're not going to look good in my container. You can have them. So because I hate seeing that boring. I feel guilty because I feel like it's my, like I made it, but it never got finished. So hopefully she never watches this video, but she'll never make it this far in. Yeah. So that has been my random act bullying my friend into having a porch container.
Random act of bullying.
Random acts of bullying, yes. But I'm just like, why? You have it. Why not enjoy it? You spent the money on it. Like, come on, So
I don't guess everybody has the decorating fever that you have, Raquel.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a
Like,
bit of a
you have it.
problem.
You have it to the T. I mean, everything you do is around decorating, whether it be your child's clothing, or
That's true. Yeah.
or your
Well, I've
or
always
your
wanted to be
house.
artistic, but I can't beans.
Yeah.
And so that's how I express my.
Look here, folks. Have you seen her Christmas logo? Her logo is decorated Christmas.
Hey, you guys did your tree.
What?
I noticed your tree. You did your tree.
Yeah, but I did mine just as I did it a while back. But let's see. You talking about that one?
Yeah. See.
Yeah, because I wanted to get a little bit festive, but I didn't do like you did. You got all kinds.
I went all out. Yeah, I went all out. Well, I was like, you know what? This is kind of boring. All of a sudden, it's just the regular logo. So I don't even know how to pop it up.
But that's what I'm talking about. You got the decorating thumb for just about everything you do.
Did you see Lisa's?
Lisa,
I don't know if she's used it yet. Yeah, because she commented on mine. Here, let me see if I can find it. I have it downloaded somewhere in here.
Yeah, I did mine before we started our first giveaway. The first one in December. Speaking of giveaways,
yeah.
Danny, how's your giveaways going? Oh, look at it. Don't look down.
Oh yeah, do you want to? We can do that tonight. You want to do some? You want to do some giveaways?
Do we
I've decided I'm going to do a Christmas Eve live where I catch up on all the gifts.
All the gifts. Well, I was thinking you could even pre-record too, right? Like Joe's doing a bit of that. I think.
You can pre-record. You can do it now and act like it's the 24th. Well, happy or Merry Christmas Eve or whatever,
Yeah.
Day. But have you got gifts for each one of the days, the remaining days?
Not like I don't have like a sponsored gift for every day, but that's okay because I got hold on.
Okay, why can't I find like it's not sharing?
Lisa's you talking about?
Oh, it's not even letting me share what I want to share.
It should. There's only 4 people on the panel.
Okay. I can't go seed shopping for me, but I'm having withdrawals. So I got seeds because I ran out of seeds in my own collection to give away. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna go hit the.
Yeah, heaven forbid you dip into the 500 tomato seeds you have.
I want those. I gave away the little teeny ones that I don't want.
Oh, God, yeah.
Let's see. So somebody's going to get some sugar plum tomatoes because, Christmas, sugar plums. Haha. The Moon and Stars melons. I gave away my carrots because I knew could just pick up another one. So I replaced my carrots.
You wouldn't happen to have a package of jelly melons, would you?
No.
Okay.
I can send you some jelly melons.
With the jelly melons.
Ask for Rochelle. Ask for Rochelle.
I said I did a tasting of my jelly melon tasting, and he wanted to know who was tasting my jelly melon.
No, I asked
anybody else.
Has anybody else tasted?
Has anyone else tasted them? And I said not in a while because no one else likes them. Only I'm the only one that really.
Oh, Krubby says to show Mia, but I am showing Mia because she's right there.
Yep, there
she
is.
is.
Hi, Mia. Hey, baby girl. Hi, Mia. Mia. Ah, who's a pretty girl?
Come
Who's
here.
a pretty girl?
Oh, floppy, sleepy girl.
Oh, she looks tired. It's past your bedtime, Mia.
She sleeps all day.
I know, but she's an old puppy.
Okay.
That's what they do. That's the
Let's
puppy.
see what else I got. I got dragon tail radish. Look at those. They're like long and stringy.
Oh, that's cool.
Nicole's like, oh, I don't have those.
I guess
it's like that thing
for people.
My stories.
Huh?
Did you see my stories the other day? I posted it from what's her name?
Oh, she just curled up on my
margaritas. Soil and margaritas, and she posted it's like me not having room to plant anything else, and just like a lady with a notepad like this watching other people during their seed hauls. That's Nicole right now. She just leaned in like, oh yes, I gotta add that.
Yes,
add
like look at this. Dragon tail radish.
I love
Like
it.
I've never seen that before.
So is
I
that
got
above ground or what? Does that grow below ground?
I don't know.
Looks like a bean.
Oh no, it's a seed pod.
It's the seed pods that you grow up
Oh,
the seed
okay.
pods.
Yeah.
I can grow radish seed pods. Like
I
nobody's
will
business.
say I picked up 2 of these because I'm like, okay, I got one to give away because it's cool and different, but like I need that because I love radish seed pods, so that
Me
actually
too.
was perfect.
Yeah,
I
that's
got
cool.
some lettuce leaf basil for people. Some spinach, cylinder beets. Actually, I think I got that for me because I'm out of beets. And some French horticultural beans.
Ooh la la.
They are a long potted shelling bush bean.
Oui, oui.
And they're like pink. They're like pink and white. So I'm like
They
they
looking
look
like
cool.
dragon's tongue.
Yeah, they're but like the bean is white. I mean, even the bean pod, it's
I've
yeah.
never pickled them.
I've never pickled them either because they don't make it into the house.
Yeah, I usually nom. But
yeah.
I'll have to try that. It sounds delicious.
They are garden snacks like cherry tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes never make it in the house either, unless I need them for unless I need them to go into like a spaghetti squash.
Oh, it's funny last year. So Dexter, I let him have the tomatoes, right? But I pick them. He does not pick them. I pick them. He gets it. So I'm out in the garden and there's like, beans. Grab a bean. I start chewing on it. And he looks at me like, what are you eating? And I was like,
this one too.
Because I didn't want him to know like all the bean plants there are edible because they're right on the ground. I was like, oh crap, he's gonna see me eating these and be like, oh, that's food. Because he left the plants alone, like he didn't try to eat anything.
Well, my dog won't eat any vegetables.
He didn't like it. No,
he'll eat shrimp, he'll eat fish, he'll eat.
Oh, he is fancy.
Yeah, he'll eat even his own dog food, but he won't eat. He loves hamburger.
Oh wow,
just the burger.
Yeah,
the meat. That's all he likes. And he's a cheese. You say word CHEESE.
Oh yeah.
It's his head. Like now.
Well, it's funny because Gizmo loved vegetables. Like he would eat anything. Like if I'm chopping up salad for dinner or whatever, I'd throw a few pieces to him: peppers, lettuce, plain lettuce, spinach. Or he would eat anything, but he hated peas. Hated peas. And so we were saying something about him hating peas one time, and we have friends of ours, they're Irish, and we call them Gizmo's godparents. He loved them to pieces, and so whenever we would go out of town, he would go stay at their house. And honestly, Randy would go, he wouldn't come. He'd like hide under the chair because he wanted to stay with them.
Oh no.
And so anyways, we're saying something about him not liking peas, and Joe's like, what? He ate the peas in the shepherd's pie just fine. And we're like, the what? He's because like we didn't give him any people food aside. It's like we don't feed him from the table. We didn't give him leftovers because he had a lot of food issues. He's over there eating shepherd's pie. And then she's like, oh yeah, for breakfast, she would make like a slice of, she would share her breakfast with him. So it was like a slice of toast with butter and a little bit of sugar. And then she'd give it. I'm like, well, no wonder he doesn't want to come home.
No wonder he didn't want to go home.
Yeah. Grandpa's house. Yeah. Broccoli. And that's
this one, her favorite snack. She goes crazy if she sees us snapping asparagus. So we toss her the crunchy woody end.
Oh, yeah.
And she loves them. Can't get enough.
Nice.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I can't get my dog to eat any vegetables. Carrots, celery, lettuce.
Carrots are a favorite.
Nothing.
No celery.
Ranch.
In fact,
little ranch, little hollandaise sauce.
We'll buy dog treats, and he won't eat just any dog treat. He's very picky. He likes like one or two dog treats.
He's not a pug.
Not my dog. He is
not a pug.
I think he's part diva.
I think so. Mistake after Jesse.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah, we haven't done as much with Dexter. Just because I don't want to go down that road of him like begging for food or wanting food. Like when we can sit on the couch right now and eat something, like he's in your face because you're doing something, but you're just like, no. back off. He doesn't beg. He doesn't try to get it because we don't give him our food. And so the other day, we processed a ton of apples. And so a couple of them fell on the floor. And so I put him in his food dish. He wouldn't touch it. He went over and sniffed it. Wouldn't eat the apples. He'll eat lettuce off the ground, like if it falls. He's eaten spinach.
Oh wow, Mia loves apples.
But he wouldn't touch the apples. So I thought that was weird. Yeah. I'd go for sure.
Yeah, he likes my dog likes pecans. He'll eat pecans.
I told your dog is so bougie.
I'm telling you. Yeah. He won't eat.
Do yours eat much, Nicole?
No. I did get Bella to eat a yellow pear tomato a couple weeks ago.
Oh.
But normally my dogs don't eat tomatoes. They won't eat anything that's not like meat or cheese.
Was it Shadow that was like had their face through the fence in one of your videos not too long ago and was trying to like get at something through the fence or their ball or something?
Oh no, that's Bella. Bella
is Bella. Okay.
Ball obsessed.
Yeah. And I was like,
she'd rather have a tennis ball than food. She's
so like, if she can get her face in there for the tennis ball, she could get her face in there for some tomatoes. But she won't.
I mean, she ate one, but these dogs, usually their treats are Vienna sausages. That's their treat.
I never thought about that.
Okay, those people. Actually, Dexter loves ice. We used to do that when he was a puppy to keep him. And like if I went in the kitchen and I was like cooking and he was like underfoot and I couldn't get him out of the way, I would stick an ice cube in his food dish and he would just chase it around and around and around. And then it'd finally get it
on the
floor.
Fun.
It was like he was playing hockey. It was hilarious, but it kept him occupied. And then he kind of like mopped, and I was like, here, grab the rag and I can mop the floors while you're at it. Hey, Ann Dale, how are you doing tonight?
Hey,
Ann.
Welcome in. Hope Merry Christmas to you and your family. Hopefully you're not freezing down there.
Teresa, with the cutting up vegetables, you feel like a great white shark in circle. It's true. It's true. A very, very chunky, fat, great white shark.
Chonker. Yeah.
My parents have been giving her so much people food. She's like 8 pounds overweight on what should be 25-pound body.
Goodness.
She's got neck rolls. Her rolls have rolls.
She's in the bushes
Nikki.
listening. Hi. Nikki, get out of the bushes. Why are you in the bushes? Who are you hiding from? Who are you hiding from, Nikki? What's going on over there? The in-laws. No, I don't know. It's Christmas time. Why are you in the bushes? Merry Christmas. Cold hasn't come yet. Tonight and tomorrow, maybe. Yeah. I'm looking at that map and I'm like thinking of all y'all's gardens. Poor broke farmer. I don't know if you saw it over there. He's out wrapping his greenhouse. He's got all those citrus and all the plants in there, and they're getting down to like 18. He's got the bubble wrap going and he got a heater in there. So I'm like, oh man.
Yeah. We're going down to 13. I just gotta see what I can do tomorrow after the rain stops to keep the chickens warm.
Oh, that's right. You got the chickens. They'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, one of them decided that this is the perfect time to molt. So she's got like a naked neck full of little pin feathers.
But the chickens adapt. They adapt. In fact, you probably do them more harm than good by putting heaters in there.
Oh, I wouldn't put a heater in there. Yeah. No, too dangerous. I think I'm going to wrap the coop. Just make sure there's no draft.
Right.
Yeah. Just like a big blanket or a tarp.
Yeah. Well, there's a tarp over the run and the coop is in the run. Yeah. And so they're sheltered on 3 sides. So they're probably fine without my interventions, but I think I'm going to try to like the front of their coop has a window. So I'm going to get that. But I think I'm going to do a video tomorrow if the rain stops before the sun goes down, because this coop is not designed for good function. So yeah, I got to get some more wood chips in there. Nice fluffy. Yeah, they're probably fine.
Yeah.
You just got to keep your water warm.
Yeah, the water
sure there's
stays
a-
outside the coop because I don't want it, moist in there. But yeah, I'll just go out. I got instead of the regular water that hangs, I got a big rubber thick dog dish. So I go out and I pour a pitcher full of water in there, I bang the ice out, throw the water in, bang the ice out. At least we're getting the cold on a Saturday where I can go out a couple of times during the day rather than being, off at work all day.
Yeah.
So they'll probably be fine.
Just fill the tub with a little water and a lot of vodka, and it won't freeze.
Works for Nicole. Nicole's not freezing.
Drunken chicken.
I second that.
Yeah. Gin. I prefer gin. That's my go-to. But
Hey, we got Creekside in the house. How
oh
you
my
doing?
goodness! Speaking of cold, how's it
Hey.
going?
Now they're the ones roughing it. They're in a tent in this kind of weather.
They are tenting it in this. Yes.
And I think we're like 26 or 29 degrees now already. It'll be 19 for
Let's see.
4 in the morning.
I'm still at 27 up here.
Yep.
I think Boston is the winner right now because I think it's like 30 or 40.
Yeah. So is this Tony or Joni? I think it's Tony, right? Because Joni has her own
Tony.
account
Yeah,
now.
that's Tony.
Yeah, somebody type in weather Boston and see.
Boston or Boston?
Boston.
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 With the khakis.
No. My mother taught me to pronounce my R's.
Yeah, they're
Unless
only
I-
4.
Yeah.
Boston.
Yeah. No, not Boston. It's Boston.
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 Oh no, I'm going Brooklyn here. Brooklyn. I had a friend. It was so funny, and she was always tell the story about her. I was a friend of theirs, and she would always tell the story about how she had a daughter, and she was like, she was a chiropractor at Harvard, and so like I could not say the word chiropractor right for years after that.
I'm just excited that when because somebody made some Monty Python jokes in my live, and then that sparked a 10-minute Monty Python quote marathon, and Blue gave it a listen, and she goes, because I'm like, all right, how's my accent? And she goes, it needs work and I can help you, but it didn't make me want to turn off the live stream because I've heard some that are truly terrible and I can't listen to them. So you didn't make me want to turn off. For an American, not bad. So I was very happy with that. Yeah, it is definitely, it's warmer up here than it is in a lot of the country. And whereas some places that don't really get snow are going to get hammered with snow right now, we're getting rain.
Yeah, Nicole's like 10 degrees cooler than I am.
Yeah, that's
I'm
crazy.
36 and she's
26.
And
wow.
Doris Artman is here from Salem, Oregon, and that's my hometown. I grew up in Salem, Oregon. I went to high school at North Salem High School. So welcome in, Doris Artman. Nice to see you here. And that is why I do not have an accent. Well, I have a bit of a Canadian accent now. But
I hear it every once in a while.
Yeah, the Canadian accent. Eh? I got to do that for GTA. He laughs when I do the A. I picked that up real quick.
The first time I went to Toronto and I actually heard somebody say "about," I about died.
A bit more, yeah. Ontario isn't as much. I mean, there is definitely a dialect here, but it's when you go into the other provinces, it's a lot stronger.
When I listen to Heartland, like
Manitoba, Saskatchewan, they got that, it's got that whole thing going on, kind of like the Minnesota, kind of the Midwestern accent, kind of out there. But then you go out east, you got the Blue Nose accent, you got the Newfies. Good luck understanding a word they say. Bye. Yeah. And actually, Newfoundland has actual dialect. And it's like they are descendants of Irish. So it's like Irish, Canadian, and they have like the most ridiculously confusing sayings. Like, you're like, is this even English still? And it is. But it's like, it just question like, how are you? They ask, what are you at? So it's what are you at? But it's super fast and it's just all one word. What are you at? What are you at, bye? What are you at? And so they say bye. It's like B apostrophe I for like person. Hi, how are you? And then it's like, what's the other one that my neighbor always does? It cracks me up. Stay where he's at till it comes to where you to. So like, you know, if you're at their house, you're like, oh, okay, I'll come down in a minute. You know, just wait there. I'll meet you there or something. But it stays where you at till it comes to where he's to. It's like, oh, huh?
What?
Mill City, Oregon. Oh my goodness, you're all over the place now. Mill City. Been a time or two since I've been there. Go tent life. Woo!
I don't know if it's Canadian wide, but I know that the Canadians say garage.
Garage.
A garage. It's garage. What?
They
No,
do
garage.
that. They do weird things with their A's.
Yeah.
So, like my husband, he says pasta.
Yep.
Instead of pasta.
Yeah.
He says pasta. A
Very
Mazda,
British.
the car Mazda is Mazda.
Yeah.
And they sometimes, like on Nor, it's Knorr. Even on the commercials here for Knorr, like broth and whatever seasoning, you know, Nor.
Right.
They say Knorr, and they will say herbal essence for herbal essence, which
I've heard them say herbs rather than herbs.
But when you're putting herb on herbal essence, it sounds so weird. Herbal essence. I'm like, at that point, just say herbal essence. It just flows better. But
yeah,
but garage.
Yeah.
All right, here's some Bostonian terminology, and anyone from Boston, shush, Heather. What's a packy?
A packy?
Pretty sure it's not what we.
The trunk.
I've heard this one before.
The trunk
Is it
of
a
a
quarter
car?
store?
Is it what?
Store?
It's a store. Getting closer.
Like a quick stop. Like a
Not quite. It's a specific
store.
kind of. It's a liquor store.
liquor store.
Got to go down to the packy.
In my area, it's not Louisville. It's Louisville. Yep.
Let's see. How about a bubbler?
Say about. Yeah, they say about. A bubba?
A bubbler.
Bubbler. Is that how y'all say buble?
No.
Bubbly? Michael Bublé?
Bubble.
He would be so offended right now.
Is that going to be like a beer?
He's so pretentious.
Like a sparkling water?
It's a water fountain. The bubbler.
Oh. Water fountain.
Anyone up here is like, gonna stop at the bubbler.
Yeah, here. Oh, well, here's so yeah, if you're not Canadian, do you know what a double is?
Oh.
Double. And this is and I shouldn't be giving it away because of all the people that are watching this right now. But we have a few like sewing groups. And so it's like, you know, you have to be in Canada to join the group because it's all about like selling fabrics and stuff, like reselling and dealing with the whole shipping. And so it's like you find someone you like what they have, and then you're like, oh, but then you can't ship it across the border. So we're like, okay, we want to keep this Canadian, keep it Canadian only. And so there's questions you can ask, right? And so it's like, where do you live? But you can lie about where you live. The second question is, what is a double-double? Or where would you go to get a double-double? And it stumps a lot of people. A double-double.
I mean, when you first said it, it sounded like a fast food thing.
But what is a double-double?
Right. Is it a bar? Where I get a double?
Sounds like some court.
Now, if you're from California, you're going to have a different answer. Because if you Googled it, like I think if you Google it now, but at the time, if you Googled it, the only thing that would come up for a double-double would be now.
Would be what?
Right, which a burger at In-N-Out. It's called a double-double.
Yeah.
So see, Grace is
thinking
she's saying a burger. Yeah.
Okay.
No. So here in Canada, and I don't know, like I had never seen anyone that did this, like at a store. But when you order a coffee, if you order regular coffee in Canada, you say I want a coffee regular. It will come with 1 cream and 1 sugar. And they use table cream, which is 18%. Okay.
Oh, moly.
So yeah. So if you go to Tim Hortons and you ask for a regular coffee, it comes with cream and sugar for you. So I grew up and I wanted a black coffee and I ordered a regular and it came with cream and sugar. I'm like, what the heck? Why would you put this in here? Because whenever you ask for cream and sugar, normally they just put it in the bag, right?
Right.
Like, or you do it yourself. I've never seen where they put the cream and sugar in your coffee for you. Now, if you want 2 creams and 2 sugars, you get a double.
Makes sense.
So that's what a double in Canada is. So my neighbor, her order is a double with milk, double cup.
And what if you wanted a single double?
That gets very confusing. Yeah. But then you would say 2 cream, 1 sugar. Because the machines all have it on there.
Yeah.
Huh.
So the machines, when you go up, they'll push the like small, medium, or large cup, and they push it, and then they'll push the sugar in, and it automatically stops it in. It's very weird. Yeah.
See, I don't even know that I would know what a double is if I lived in Canada because I don't drink coffee.
You don't drink coffee. But it's such a part of the
Clutching my
Canadiana, like it's in the
pearls. I'm clutching my
commercials, it's
pearls.
everywhere, right? Hey, there we go. He wants a medium dark roast double. There
I
we
thought
go.
it was going to be 2 pieces
Okay.
of double mint gum.
I'll amend that and I say I will drink coffee if it's got an obscene amount of chocolate in it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, you could go for a mocha, or you could go for a triple. 3 shots of 3 creams.
What?
Yeah, it's happened. Yeah.
That come with
Some
an
people do
upside
that
down
in a like
pineapple?
in a large. They'll get a large and they'll get a triple. And at that point, I don't think it's coffee anymore. But
No, just coffee, obscene amount of chocolate. I'm good.
oh my God.
I live
Terrific.
across the street from a Starbucks. Do you know how many times I've been there? Definitely not in the last year or more.
Really? Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like Starbucks, but it's too expensive.
Yeah.
So, and like at home, like for breakfast, I drink it just black. My husband actually grinds it, does it in the French press. It's really good, nice cup of black coffee. If I want a coffee later in the day, that's when I'll go for like a latte or something fun like that. But I don't do it very often.
I go to Dunkin' Donuts this time of year when I don't usually go to Dunkin' Donuts because right now it's hot cocoa season and McDonald's hot cocoa, they make it with it's crap. So Dunkin' Donuts hot chocolate though, they make it with milk like you should.
Oh, instead of like powder and water and
Yeah. Well, they make it with the powder, but they use milk. And then I get like extra whipped cream on it, and I have them put, and you got to try this, 2 shots of blueberry in it.
oh,
Blueberry hot
different.
chocolate with whipped cream and some whole milk.
So this was my treat today since there was no more school and we didn't have to come home and make a batch of cookies for school tomorrow. This is a brand new specialty drink at Oshi Tea. It's a boba milk tea. It's called Flamingo. I had to order it. I knew Nicole would. I had to order it because it's called Flamingo. But it's basically chocolate covered strawberry.
Okay.
And so then there were bits of strawberry, and then there was chocolate, and then there was milk, and there were little bits of other jelly stuff in there. I don't know, whatever.
Now did y'all notice how she said flamingo?
Well, there's a story behind the flamingos, but French press. It's hard to bring. I think the Aero. My dad goes into the Aero press. He likes that better than the French press, but you can only do 1 cup at a time, and that ain't happening in the mornings.
Now I have a French press, but I've never used it. I'm a Keurig guy. I just use everything.
Oh, okay. No, you got to do the French press.
I like the French press.
But you have to grind it thicker. You can't just use regular coffee.
Oh yeah,
grounds.
you can't use the fine ground. You got to use the French press grind. Yeah,
you'll be chewing your coffee. I have had a London
as
fog.
well. I use my French press for tea. It works just fine.
Oh yeah, that's good too for the. loose leaf.
Loose leaf
I
tea,
do
yeah.
like a London fog. So here, the London fogs that they make here in Canada, it is it's a tea that is steeped in milk. So it's like a milk lot. It's like a tea latte,
Mhm.
and it's usually made with Earl Grey. And I'm
Yeah.
not a big Earl Grey fan. I think that's why it's London fog Earl Grey. So I have ordered it, but I always ask for it with, because I'm not an Earl Grey person, but it's really good. If you like London fog, one of my favorite actual drinks at Starbucks, I don't know if they carry it too often, is their rose tea latte. So it's a rooibos. You can get a different base, but it's a
Oh, I like
rooibos. I get the
rooibos,
rooibos tea latte, and then they put the sprinkled sugared rose petals on top. It's like a pink, it's like a
Ooh,
rose sugar on
that's
top. It's
fancy.
absolutely delicious, and it smells heavenly. Oh my god, it's so good. Hot cocoa coffee.
Yeah,
Yes.
Tony has some Cat's coffee that we send him. We have a local coffee place here that makes coffee made called Cat's, not like the Cat's Deli in
Yes. No.
different Cats.
Yes.
Oh my goodness!
You don't want pickles in your coffee.
No, you don't want pickles in your coffee.
You did a tour of that place, right?
Yes, and then we
Yes,
went the
I
other
watched
day.
that video. I wanted to.
It's awesome, man. The place is so awesome.
I almost had to go in the kitchen and sniff my bag of beans just to get through the video. I knew it must have smelled amazing in there.
Oh, it did.
Keep your mind out. I was sniffing my jelly melon and
yep. Well, maybe one of these days I'll get
coarse grind, very nice.
Sniff a jelly melon too.
When I made the chocolate sauce in our blender, I then made my coffee and put my hot coffee in the blender and blended it with the left of this chocolate sauce. That sounds awesome.
See, I would drink that.
Can you get that jelly melon?
Tony's dropping the link. He's looking for help. He's like, please, somebody else come on up here and help me out.
Now, can you get that jelly melon in a French press grind?
I'll send you some. You can grow your own.
Okay.
You can grow it over in the sniffing.
I believe that's called a mammogram.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait a minute. I wouldn't even go in there.
Different kind of press.
Different kind of
Hey,
press.
if you wanted to name the drink, that's what I would call it.
It tasted, yes,
Mm-hmm.
it tasted like hot chocolate. My daughter, I don't know what. Sometimes she'd be like,
Does
"Mom,
it
can I
have-
make a coffee?"
Does it have a squirt of milk?
Not anymore.
Just a squirt.
About 13 years ago, it did.
Oh, man.
Been a while.
Half and half then.
Been a while. Yeah. Now K cups. Hey.
Hey now.
Hey now. They get a little personal.
That's a
Not
pretty big
quite
cup.
that large.
You go all the way to K.
Triple D, not K. We're not going K.
Not quite to K. I think back when there was milk, we were probably at a K. I swear to God. I was like, they have their own area code. Hey.
Yeah. Oh God.
Here we go.
Thinking back on those days.
Tony came to save
Thanks,
you.
Tony. Thanks for coming up and helping me out, guys.
It was the mammogram that got me.
Suck Tony right on up. I gotta get in on this. I gotta be part of this conversation.
Man, I just had to. I was curious where three ladies and one Santa could take this.
What's Santa? Naughty Santa. Did you see the naughty Santa video I sent you, Jesse, on Instagram?
Yes. Yeah. I wasn't going to bring that up on this show, but
Yeah, I saw that
Yeah.
naughty Santa.
The naughty Santa. Yeah.
but
So,
the only reason I didn't say nothing because Lisa didn't have the same green dress.
Oh yeah, she's got to go get a little. You got to get her an elf.
Right.
Costume.
hey,
Sorry,
sorry,
Doris.
Sorry, my picture's so dark here. I'm in the tent with one light bulb.
Tony, don't lie. I know
That's
you got
all right.
more light.
Yeah, you know where that flashlight is, Jesse?
No.
Joni's got it over there. She's putting the pantry together, the postal pantry.
I hear
Oh,
you.
the postal pantry.
So tell us about your coffee experience.
Hey,
Tony.
Guru.
Which
Welcome
one?
in. Ho ho
The one
ho.
you had this morning.
Hey, who you calling up?
Well, hey, the Cat's coffee. If no one's ever had it, you need to get a bag and try it. It's really good. Now, I like a little bit of cream in my coffee. I don't put sugar in it, but I put cream in it.
Yep.
But that Cat's coffee y'all sent us was really like I was sipping on that just black coffee. It's a little milder than Kicking Horse coffee we drink, but
Okay.
it was really really good coffee, and I forget the flavor of it, but it was like chocolate and chicory, and
It was
it
a
was
Chiapas, something Chiapas.
Mexico Chiapas.
yeah, it was here we go. It was Mexico Chiapas dark whole bean.
Nice.
It's
That
dark
sounds
chocolate
fabulous.
smoky. Yeah, it's dark chocolate smoky molasses. So,
Ooh.
Yum.
but it was good. Like
Yeah.
like it just really really nice and great way to start the day.
And he
Mexican
French
Chiapas.
pressed it.
drop a
Yeah.
maple syrup in that, and
Well, our maple syrup's getting low, so
oh no, you got to savor it.
yeah, we use it on our oatmeal and our cream of wheat and our whole bunch of stuff. But yeah,
Are you gonna be able to tap anything this year, Tony? This spring a bit or no?
that's kind of a personal question.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say, he's talking about mammograms over here.
We're all friends here. We're all friends here,
We're all
Tony.
friends, yeah.
what kind of live stream is that?
Yeah.
You knew exactly what you were walking into. I'm just saying.
Santa gone wild, I guess.
Let's just say we put maple syrup on everything. No.
Yeah. But you are going to tap those trees this year, Tony.
Oh God.
Yes. Yeah, we are.
Lordy, lordy.
Oh Lord. Yeah, we are going to tap some maples this year, this spring. We'll have some more maple syrup, so we're going to do it again. Yeah.
Poor Joni. She's just gonna leave the room.
Well, it's the only room we got.
It's
So
the only room we got,
It doesn't
yeah.
have anything to do with this.
it's the tent life or outside. So
Hi,
Hey,
Joni.
Hey.
Are you guys getting more snow this weekend, or
yeah, we
Hold
got
off a bit.
we got a really really bad storm coming in. We're actually a bit concerned about it because where we're at with the house build and everything, and then in the tent we're supposed to have starting tomorrow lunch 90-kilometer gusts of wind, up to 50 millimeters of rain, and then it's supposed to switch over to freezing rain. Y'all know how heavy that can get, and then go into snow, and that's supposed to last until Saturday morning sometime. So yeah, we're a bit concerned with tent. Go Ridge Beam.
Yeah. Are you going to be able to secure the ridge beam?
Yeah, that's what I worked on that all day, Jesse.
Yeah.
But it just takes so long, when you're
crank
working.
that fire?
Yeah, when you're working standing on a 6-inch beam, 22 feet in the air, it's no fun.
Gee, God no.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
but
go ridge beam.
yeah, go Ridge Beam.
Go ridge beam.
But we did everything we could do, and you know what? It is what it is. Good Lord had to look after the rest. So,
yeah.
But oh well. Hopefully won't hit us as bad as they say. But the good news is, after this storm passes, we're supposed to have a whole week of really good weather. So we'll really get a lot of the house built, hopefully.
Perfect.
Yeah, fingers crossed, toes crossed, legs crossed, everything.
Don't cross your eyes. You'll fall over. Ask me how I know.
Yeah,
My jelly melons are crossed.
everything crossed.
Everything's crossed. Crossing everything up in here.
But anyway,
Yes.
it's all good. It is what it is. And honestly, here we are, almost Christmas time. And, we really haven't had piles of snow. So I can't complain too much. We really only had the one bad snow where we got a foot of snow and we had to shovel everything out, off the house that we're building and everything. But besides that, that's the only snow we've really had to deal with.
Yeah, we had that storm that came through, like I was saying, what was that, 3 or 4 weeks ago now? I don't know. We had about 8 inches. And then we had another blow through later that week, about 6. But that's been it. So
Have you got any snow on the ground?
a little bit. Like
Yeah.
the grass has snow, but nothing on anything like that.
Nothing on
The
the
deck's
pavement.
half melted.
Yeah. We've got probably, I think we still, after it settled down some, we've had some warmer days. So we still got about 8-10 inches of snow on the ground.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, we were like 39 today. So
Yeah. Well, I did
But
what any good husband would do with a snow shovel. I gave it to Joni.
there you go. Here you go, ma'am.
Yep, you did.
You know what? I love it. I have a video from last year on it, or was it the year before? Might have been from the year before. But it's the Snow Joe shovel, and it has like the extra handle that
Yeah.
comes from the base.
Yeah.
My God, that is a back saver.
Really?
That is the best shovel I've ever used in my life. Like, it is amazing. I highly recommend getting, because I've seen the ergonomic ones that have kind of like the big hump,
Yeah.
but this
So I
one,
hate those.
it just, yeah, those are awkward. This one, the handle just comes right up of the shovel, and it's just amazing. Take care, Jessica. Thank you so much for coming in. Hopefully you have a wonderful Christmas with your family. Yes,
So,
and Tony, be
Rochelle,
careful.
a better backsaver would be to hire the teenagers across the street.
They don't do anything. No.
Jesse, I don't
Yeah.
have no teenagers across the street or on either
You have
side.
anyone across the street?
He's just got Joni.
Just Joni across the street. Joni's his teenager.
We shoveled so much snow the last 2 days. Oh, last night we felt like we got run over by a bus. My land, it was tough.
Hi, Lulu. Jesse doesn't shovel any snow, but he shovels plenty of other stuff.
I do. You know me well, Rochelle.
Welcome in, Lulu. Hey, nice to see you.
Either way, you need a good shovel and a pair of boots.
Lisa, are you live with Generational Homestead? I don't know where Lisa's at.
Lisa
Lisa's-
is on live with Generational. Yeah, she's helping
Lisa's
him out.
two-timing us.
She's two-time. Yeah, she had to go there. He called me at first, but she went over to help him out.
Oh, no problem. No worries. Yeah, if you got to go anyway, that's fine. Don't worry. We've been on 2 hours. If you got to
That's
go
okay.
and
it's
spread your Santa charm.
Spread my cheer.
You're not. I don't want you to feel like you're being held hostage, but
Oh no, I'm good.
Oh wow. I just got pictures from my friend who I got the shopping spree for her kiddo.
oh yeah,
He got like 12 Lego sets. We're talking
Oh
like
my God.
giant Harry Potter castle,
Oh, he went for
a-
the good stuff. He's smart.
a Technic one that you're putting together like this hot rod car and it actually will drive around.
Hey Sherry,
he-
welcome in.
He did the good stuff. And he got, oh my God, he got the flower Lego set for his grandmother.
Oh, what a
This like pretty
sweetheart.
bunch of like Lego
Bouquet.
roses and tulips.
Yeah, I've
Oh my
seen
goodness.
a Lego bouquet.
He's a good kid. He's a
Oh,
good
that's
kid.
So
Hey,
sweet.
When he-
Sherry.
When he found out about it, he goes, it's not even about the stuff. It's that like they picked me and
Oh my God.
and somebody nominated me. He came over to give me a hug. He's a 12-year-old boy.
Aw.
What 12-year-old boy is like, let me go hug my mom's friend? He's like,
Oh, that's sweet.
Mom, let's go over there. And I need to go give her a hug. And they showed up at my door and he's like, thank you. It was so nice.
That
Have you
is so sweet.
ever been to Mall of America and seen all the Lego stuff they have there?
Not personally, but I've seen video.
Oh my Lord, yeah. Man, you go in there and they have actual life like helicopters and all the stuff that they build from Lego, and it's like actual size, like life size stuff. It's crazy.
That's
Oh.
crazy.
Yeah, it's
Well-
called the Lego Park.
Downtown Disney in Orlando has giant Lego structures. Like they've got a big sea monster coming out of the water.
Yeah.
They
night,
had
Doris.
the Maleficent as a dragon fighting Prince Philip on his horse, like up on a big rock. It was like 2 stories tall. It was crazy.
That's
Yeah.
insane. We have Legoland here, but I've only been in the outer area because I'm too cheap to pay $40 to go into Legoland.
But when I was kids, I don't know what you guys. When I was a kid, Lego wasn't a big thing. It was, you had a stick and you went outside and played with it.
Lincoln Logs.
Lincoln
Tony
Logs.
was out playing with Lincoln Logs as a kid.
Lincoln Logs.
I
Yep.
like Lincoln Logs.
We
Yeah.
had a
Tinker
nice
Toys.
set of Lincoln Logs.
Tinker Toys.
Tinker Toys were great.
I had
y'all
so much fun with Tinker
The
Toys.
Tinker Toys are too fragile.
Yeah, y'all remember the Slinky?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, we had a Slinky, but every house.
Yeah, try to make it walk. Do the stair step walk.
We did not have stairs.
Oh,
It was really
Yep.
sad.
I honestly get so much more satisfaction out of a Slinky just literally going like this. I'll just do that for like 10 minutes on end.
And now,
So-
when I was a kid, we had real Tonka trucks made out of metal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Remember those?
My son
were
has
made
a
out-
couple of those.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, I used to have the big dump truck and then the loader.
We had I had the fire truck, the big long fire truck, and it would actually squirt water.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, fancy.
fancy. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I had to pay extra for
Wow.
that.
Yeah.
I had to pay extra
I
for
was a
that.
fan of Barbies. I had a lot of Barbies.
I had a
Yeah,
Barbie
I-
townhouse with
I
an
didn't get
elevator.
Barbies.
It was
I
fancy.
remember
I was over
Oh,
Barbies by like
my
the age of 7
gosh.
or 8, and then I was off in the woods. So
Oh, you were off looking for Ken, weren't you?
no, I was out building
Yeah,
forts
Joe.
and stuff. We had this
Yeah,
we had a school for the deaf down the road, and then next to it was this big area of woods. And so they used to just take their junk and like toss it in a big old junk pile in the woods. So my friends and I, all girls, mind you, we would go and ravage the junk pile, drag it further into the woods, and we were building forts out of old doors and bits of wood, and yeah.
Just whatever you could find.
Oh yeah, we had our forts, and it was fun.
Oh yeah, we used to build forts up in Alaska. My dad was a builder, and he would grab like the offcuts. And I was the youngest of the group, and so like my sister was 6 years older than me, and she had her friend, and then her friend's brother who was 12 years older than me, and they built this cool fort. Like it had a sink, we had running water. Because they had a hose, they hooked the hose up. It came into an old sink that had been damaged. There was carpet, all these scraps, because it was the first few houses in like a new subdivision, and so they're just scraps of everything. And we played in there all the time. And then there was a forest fire in the forest behind the house, and the fire trucks came through. They could. There was plenty of room to go around, but no, they flattened. They went right through, knocked down the fort. We were very upset about it. Yeah, very upset. But it was a really cool.
They
really
found
cool
out
fort.
that some kids that were playing in the scrap pile, dragging metal back there, started that fire.
Yeah.
No, it was an actual forest fire, way far back in the subdivision. We were on the border of the subdivision. Actually, I was very traumatized by fires as a kid. Having lived through a few forest fires in Alaska, you know, the cities would just get smoked in. A lot of forest fires up there around Fairbanks. Hearing sirens and all that. Your friend had them. I had a few. My friends had like the super fan, because I got my sister's kind of hand-me-down stuff, and she was 6 years older. But I had friends, and they had like all the stuff and all the fancy outfits.
Well, but they don't call them Barbies nowadays. They call them action figures.
Action figures. Well, my mom brought my daughter up all of our old Barbies. So she has a ton of Barbies in there, but they were all ours from the 70s. And the shape on the Barbie has changed over the years.
It really has.
Really?
Do not fit some of the new Barbie clothes and vice versa. Yes.
Yes, you never had Barbies, did you?
Not a single one.
No, I didn't either.
Really? That's weird.
Not a single one. No.
My son had them. He loved them as a child.
Yeah.
Barbie or the Ken?
With
I had a lot of My Little Pony.
My Little Pony.
My Little Pony.
No, I never got into the My Little Pony.
Oh, and all the Rainbow Bright dolls.
My sister was into Rainbow Bright. Yes.
No.
I had
into
some
Rainbow
strawberry
Bright.
shortcake things.
I had friends that were into strawberry shortcake.
Yeah,
I
I
remember
had
just
strawberry
I
shortcake.
had some of those too, yeah.
Yeah, because the dolls
taking a hit.
smelled like strawberries. And
I thought you just taking a hit off the doll's head.
Hey, Jesse, speaking of Jamaica.
Yeah, speaking of Jamaica.
Good night.
I was going to say, Rochelle, you got
But
you.
I will say, I had just as much fun playing with my brother's Ninja Turtle action figures. So
Okay, yeah.
Oh my gosh. You had a Knight Rider car? You had Kit? That's
Danny,
awesome.
Danny,
Talk?
Pretty cool.
Are you sure you didn't have a Tickle Me Elmo?
Yeah.
no, that didn't come out till I was in like
You were too old
late
for that.
years high school, and they were terrifying. And I was also high school for me was also the age of the start of the Beanie Baby craze.
Cabbage
and
Patch
Furbies.
The Cabbage Patch
Furbies. Ugh.
and Furbies.
Cabbage
yeah.
Patch was grade school.
Yeah.
Cabbage Patch was me for middle school. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mid
my aunt,
80s. Yeah.
my aunt got my sister, but she could only find boys. The girls were all sold out. So
Yeah,
I did
mine
have a
was
Cabbage Patch though. Yeah.
and
Meyer Emil.
I remember
Yeah.
ladies would be at the stores waiting for them to open just to get those Cabbage Patch and those fur
Mhm.
babies and those
Yeah.
Yeah.
and those
Oh.
tie. What do you call it? Tie the cabbage. I mean the little bean bags.
The
Beanie
beanie
Babies.
babies.
Beanie babies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my
I remember they
goodness.
came out. McDonald's had those,
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
and people were
They're
going nuts
they're
collecting
highly
them.
collectible now. There's a man. That's
Yeah.
all collectible. Yeah.
I'll tell you what's collectible I've had in the attic for over 20 years now is Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
collected-
Oh,
I
yeah.
collected a lot of Hot Wheels.
I'll tell you what
Yeah.
else too. I think the biggest thing that we had was like the
Hound
old,
puppies.
oh,
Hound
those,
puppies.
what they call them, little books you read, like comic books.
Oh, the comic
Oh
book.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're highly
Yeah.
collectible. There's
Oh
a lot
yeah.
of those that are
Archie
worth the money.
and there's a secondhand store. Actually, it was in my Christmas town, like the Christmas Village video that I did, the Beaumont Mills, and there's like one whole booth there, and it's all comic books.
Yeah.
And you can flip through and look and see, and some of them I'm like, oh, that's a lot of money.
One of the things we used to do as kids in the wintertime, of course, we had horses, so we'd put great big horse turds in slingshots.
Huh.
Well, my friend built a potato gun. We had a lot of fun with that.
You
Oh,
ain't been hit by nothing.
my
You
goodness.
get hit upside the head with a frozen horse turd.
No.
Wow.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I've
Nope.
been around horses my share too,
Aw.
but we never played like snowball fight with the horse turds. No.
We put them in slingshots. Those suckers would fly.
No.
The worst thing we did was we did take some horse turds. So we had this an ex-boyfriend of a friend of mine that needed to be taught a little bit of a lesson, and we took some of the poop and we put it inside the ends of his curtain rods, and he was like, where is that smell coming from?
Oh, that's terrible.
Well, I'll tell you.
Oh,
I don't know that he
I'll
ever
tell you.
found it.
I'll tell you how
had to move.
I'll tell you how impressionable kids were back then. I remember watching Mary Poppins with the red umbrella, and I thought, I wonder if that really works. So I went and got my mother's red umbrella, climbed up on top of the barn, and jumped off.
Oh no.
No.
True story.
oh my gosh.
Nearly
No,
broke
no, no,
every
no,
one
no,
of my
no, no.
toes.
So that's
But
what
I-
stunted your growth.
I found out that you know what? Umbrellas don't slow you down.
No.
Well,
Not
along
much.
those lines, you know how you see people like, in cartoons and they jump off and they land in a big, fluffy snowbank?
Yeah.
Not all
Well, we got
snow is
about
fluffy.
3.5 feet of snow, and we decided it would be fun if we all jump off the second floor porch.
Oh.
And it was not a soft, fluffy landing like you would think.
Yeah.
Granted,
can be
nobody
very
broke
hard.
anything. Nobody broke anything, but we decided not to take a second jump.
We used to take
Yeah.
bicycles and ride them down the hill and then hit them into the snow. And man, you'd fly right over top the handlebars and land head first out in the snow. Oh, we were nuts.
Good times.
Oh.
My dad used to do that down at the dock. They'd
Yeah.
ride their bikes off the dock into the water.
Yeah.
Heather, I'm allergic to horses too, but horse people, we just do not care. It could kill us and we would go to the barn.
Yeah. Oh, we
We ride a 1,200-pound animal at breakneck speeds.
Yeah.
And then if we fall off, we get back on it and do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Back on it. Back on it.
You're
My
not a
aunt
real
had
rider
horses.
till you've fallen 10 times.
Yeah. Well, Joni fell off a horse one time in 2003 and it broke her back, so she's never been on one again.
Oh,
That's
well, that would do it.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah. So she oh, it was a tough time then, man.
God,
never
I
seen
bet.
anybody in so much pain as she was. What's amazing is we're back in the woods when it happened, and so when she fell off, she landed on a rock, So I had to go get a 4-wheeler and ATV. I come back in and got her, put her on the 4-wheeler. I didn't know her back was broke at the time.
Oh my God.
And so I put her on the ATV, drove her back out, picked her back up, put her back in the car, and we were traveling at the time. So I got her back to the RV, got her in the RV. She laid on the cot for like 2 days. Finally, I said, we need to go get you checked out. And,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
took her to the ER. Sure enough, her L4 was broken. I mean, it was just destroyed. And the doctor was amazed. He said, if that had moved just a little tiny bit more, it would have paralyzed her. Eh?
Yeah.
Thank the good Lord that, she was
Oh
okay.
my
And,
goodness. That is terrible. Yeah.
yeah. So she hasn't been
How
on a
horrible.
horse since. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
No, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
My aunt actually showed horses when I was little, but then she had back problems from it.
Yeah.
And the doctor told her no more horses. So then she switched to breeding dogs.
Yeah.
She went to Shelties and she did like the showing and everything. Took a bit of a break from that. And then now she does agility with border collies.
I've always wanted to do agility. I always thought Mia would really, really like it.
I stretch every
probably
morning.
still would, but now she's 10.
Tony's out there doing those jumps, doing the weave pulls up on that teeter totter. Yeah, no, she teaches well, and she's been to she went to nationals. She went to AKC nationals in Florida last year. She's been on the U.S. team to go to Germany a few times, so she's doing really, really well with it. She's got 3 border collies. So funny. So the youngest one is kind of in training right now, and I don't know if it was her last show. She posted this video. And she's like maybe a quarter of the way into the obstacles, and Buzz just decided he was just gonna go and do whatever he wanted.
Oh no!
And so she points him, and he missed the cue, and then he's like, "Well, no point." He just went nuts and went all over and she's just standing there laughing. And her friend's filming it, and she's going, "Oh, Buzz, 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 Buzz. Oh, Buzz." I mean, it's absolutely hilarious. I was laughing so hard. I felt so bad, but oh my God. So I typed in, I said, "Oh, Dexter's never been more proud of his cousin."
I just want to say, you sure that wasn't Dexter?
Yeah.
That's how Dexter would do agility, just completely random. Yeah.
That's funny.
But
there was some agility equipment at the dog park, and I did get her to go up like the little A-frame, go up and over the little A-frame, over a couple little jumps, and she seemed to enjoy it. I wish I had time, but I'd love to do that with a dog someday. Just do agility.
Yeah. I got Joni up on a little ladder today. She come down the other side.
Just got to make sure you got enough treats.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So.
You put them pistachio nuts in your pocket.
Give her a beaver nugget every time she shovels.
Yeah.
Just keep them in your pocket.
Yeah.
Little ladder, nothing. I was up there almost 12 feet in the air.
You were not.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the wall's only 10 feet, and you're halfway up.
Yeah.
Her head was 12 feet in the air.
I was touching the top of it, Tony, holding the measuring tape.
But you got to remember, Joni also said you were 17 foot in the air when you were at the top of the 10-foot wall.
Yeah, this is the same woman that was telling a hotel clerk in Colorado or in South Dakota, we were vacationing there. She was telling them how I'd camped at 30,000 feet in Colorado while elk hunting. And I just happened to come up and hear her telling this story. And I said, "Joni, Mount Everest is only 28,000. I said, "Airplanes fly at 30,000.
3,000.
That just makes me feel good. I just put him on a pedestal.
And I did all that with no oxygen tank.
Yeah, I was going to say, wow. I didn't even know there was anything up there to hunt.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you can't tell until you get up there.
You find Sasquatch?
Yeah.
Chupacabra.
The abominable snowman.
Oh my God, we had a chupacabra conversation today already.
Oh.
What are the chances twice in one day?
Well, here you go. Here's crazy fact. We were laying here in bed in the tent here 3 nights ago, and man, we heard this craziest. I don't know what it was. It sounded like someone getting a root canal without Novocaine. It was awful. and
Mountain lion?
Raccoons.
don't know what it was, so couldn't tell you. But
Yikes.
I'm thinking maybe Sasquatch.
Yikes.
So the shotgun stays loaded.
For sure. Oh man, yeah, that's
Oh man.
That
We've
makes
had
me think
some-
mountain lion. Ugh.
Yeah, well,
we've had some
time-
raccoon fights, and man, do
Yeah, last
raccoons
night
make
there's
some
a bunch of
nasty
coyotes.
sounds.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah, raccoons sound fierce. Yeah.
Hello, Annette. Welcome in.
Annie's Kitchen from Australia.
She's gonna be she's over there roasting, and we're over here freezing.
Yeah. Well, it's about 80 here in the tent.
That's the
right there
problem
next
is
to
you
the
end
stove.
up that's the thing in Alaska, everyone keeps their house at like 80 degrees.
Yeah.
Last time I went to visit, I was dying. I was roasting the entire time. I'd have to like go
My-
and stand on the porch. My aunt's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, trying to breathe.
Yeah,
It's
my
so-
bedroom is 63 degrees. That is my preferred sleeping temperature. I am good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to regulate it here. I mean, you're in a
Oh yeah.
12 by 12 area. I mean, the tent's big and it's got like a 10-foot ceiling, like center, and it's got windows and stuff. But still, with this our little wood stove, it'll really get hot in here. It really will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Annie, I want to
dry. You
switch.
got to make sure you keep your water in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your kettle on the and the fan. You got the fan thing going now, eh?
Yeah, we got the fan going, stove going, all that good stuff, and the pee bucket too. No.
He just needs a zipper flap.
Now what are you talking about?
Just don't step right outside the tent.
Yeah.
You got to go a little farther.
Yeah, we just right in the snow. Tony and Joni live here.
I take it you do the writing.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, calligraphy.
More like ink spots on that side. Yeah.
Yellow snow.
But I tell you, when it's minus 17, Joni really can move.
Oh, LP, come on.
Don't take her long,
Don't boil
does
the
it?
wrong pot.
Yeah. What broke back?
Oh. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Even like Dexter, the temperature's gotten. He does not dilly dally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
You throw him
imagine.
out, he'll just stand at the door, and I'm like, "You're not." I'll crack it open. I'm like, "You're not coming in until you do your business." And he's looking at me like, "Mom." I'm like, "Go." And he goes,
Nia doesn't care. She doesn't
No?
care. It can be rain, like pouring rain. It can be cold. She does not care. That must be the beagle in her.
"Yeah, he doesn't like the rain.
Yeah.
He doesn't like the rain.
I don't know.
He likes to go chase stuff, though. He loves to
Yeah.
look out the window.
Yeah.
There's always a squirrel or something going by, and
Yeah. Our dachshund, he made friends with the squirrel here in the tree. And so now the squirrel chatters at him and he hears it and he has to go over and just like he's going to climb the tree. A dachshund.
oh yeah,
Low rider.
Yeah. Like you're 2 inches off the ground, man. Your legs are only 2.5.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do, eh?
like lift me up.
Yeah.
I'm jumping. He's like,
Yeah.
I was 12 feet in the air.
Meanwhile, the squirrel's saying, "Don't make me come down there."
Yeah. No,
The
he's
squirrel's
throwing,
probably making fun of him. You call those legs?
he's throwing the shells at him.
Yeah. Exactly.
Ping, ping, ping.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy to watch him. But dogs are great.
Oh yeah, he's hilarious.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to head to bed, everybody. So.
Sounds
Yeah.
good, Tony. It's getting late. Thank you so
Likewise,
much for
we-
popping in. It was nice to see you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, it's
good to
always
see
fun.
you.
I
She was
see
good.
that-
Make sure you give her a candy after. She
Yeah,
stayed nice and quiet. She didn't bother you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
She was very well behaved.
Yeah. I just had to help Jesse out there. I seen him up there all by
himself.
myself.
Couldn't handle the latest.
There you go. All right, guys. So we'll talk to y'all later.
Good
Take
night.
care, everybody.
Bye.
Take
Stay
care.
warm. Stay
All right.
safe.
Merry Christmas if we don't see you
Merry
before.
Christmas.
Merry
Yeah.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Or as Dexter would like to say, Merry Pugmas.
Yeah.
Pug miss. All right, Michelle, I'm gonna head out myself. So
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to
Yep.
call it a night too.
yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same.
It's 10 o'clock here. Yeah, see.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that. Is that
I
a
love the tongue.
is that a decal? What is that?
No, it's right on the sweater.
It's okay, but it's embroidered.
Sequins, I think.
Sequin sewn on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Good old George Walmart.
George Walmart. Okay.
Bought it a few years ago at Walmart. I was like, whoa. And I have pug Christmas leggings as well. I don't have them on because
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but you've had
but
pugs
there's
for-
pugs and then they have like Christmas lights with the
Yeah.
pug. It's a whole outfit.
That's a whole thing. It's a
It's
whole,
a whole
vibe.
thing. There are pictures somewhere on I think I wore it last year in my Christmas decorating video. So anyways, thank you so much everyone that came up. Thank you everyone that was in the chat. I had a great time. I got all dressed up. I said, you know what? I got nowhere to go, but I might as well come on here. And thank you, Nicole and Danny and Santa and his helper.
And his helper.
And Krubby and GT and Tony and Joni. They all came up tonight. Oh, Suzanne just coming in. You just missed it, but thanks so much for coming in later. And I'm gonna go use the facilities and then probably pop on over and say hello to Bland's Promised Land Ranch.
I'll pop in for a minute.
Go yell at them. Go see if Eric's mask helped.
Do a love raid, everybody.
We'll go do a love raid.
To Bland's.
Melons.
Yeah.
And
it'll be a jelly melon love raid.
A jelly melon love raid. I was gonna do another taste test video. I can't. How can I do a video now?
You have to. Well, it doesn't matter. We need the visual to go with the audio.
Me.
Oh wow.
Randy's
All
gonna
right,
have to do
well,
the taste test with me. Oh
Merry
my goodness.
Christmas,
All right.
everyone.
Good night. Good night.
Merry
Love y'all.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. All that jazz. Take care. Good night.
Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.